Zero Dawn on PC yet.
I only played a little bit so far.
No, how did it play for you?
Oh, it works fine for me. But doesn't seem to work fine for other people, but that ain't my problem.
Not my problem.
My problem.
And Miss Reggie.
I don't. I like that.
He at least had some personality. God damn. His company is soulless now. Soulless. Well, you got to show off, man.
All right. Okay.
Oh, we going camera hot?
Yeah, I always do camera. Yeah, y'all see my AC in the back? Yeah, that thing cost me $450, man. I guess I'll put an ad on.
$450 for some lumber.
Whew. All right. Well, y'all can see my weights in the background. Got my weights.
Man, you ain't using those.
You getting swole on? You getting swole on now?
Look at all that
I
dust
used
on,
it yesterday.
dust on those things.
No, I ain't using those.
No, I did it twice this week, man. I did like every other day.
Man, what is that twice this week?
He's
Like, I only did it twice. Well, I'm trying to work my way up. I'm trying to work my way up because it's been a minute since I did. I'm trying to,
if you haven't done it well, you gotta.
I'm freaking sore, man.
If you haven't done it well, you gotta start slow.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm starting slow. You know, I did a little cardio, got on the bike for about 20 minutes, and got on my treadmill and walked a little bit. So I'm trying, man. I've been eating a lot of salad, so I'm trying to get back to where I was a few years ago. I'm tired of being fat. I'm a fat ass. Yeah, I said it. I'm a fat ass. What you gonna do about it?
I think everybody gained that quarantine.
Quarantine.
I know I got that quarantine. Oh man, what's going on?
Shoot, I want to open my door. Let me open my door, man. It's freaking hot. That's some air in there. Oh. Okay, good. All right.
Xbox and Wii U sucks ass. You are correct, Dave. Thank you for your comment.
Already been toxic, huh?
I'm just reading your comments.
Already been toxic.
I don't know how you can blame that on me. This is your comment section. I'm simply reading it.
Sure you are.
That is
sure you are.
The same one.
Peach is out here asking people to hit the like button. I'm not sure why. We gotta get those dislikes up.
Right.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, you're so toxic, dude. God damn, you toxic. Jesus Christ.
We only got 2, and there's 3 likes and 2 dislikes. So we
didn't even start the podcast yet.
What's going on? Dedication, man.
Yeah, I got some enemies out
Hey,
7 of y'all aren't doing nothing.
Right.
Oh, the likes are going up and the dislikes are going up. There we go.
toxic.
Let's try to share this podcast, people. Everybody hit that like button. Let's get more people in. If you mind. Pretty please.
All right, I will share it.
I didn't see that state of play yesterday. How was it?
It was okay. They had a couple of cool games.
Oh, okay.
And Crash Bandicoot looks really good.
I didn't see it.
What is YouTube doing in my channel? That 10, they gone again. That 10 subscribers dropped again.
Oh, really?
They'll be back within the next hour. It's just it's wait for like over a year now.
It's YouTube, man. It's YouTube.
Yeah.
Because I remember I was on my way to hit like 5,000 subscribers that year, and also that new algorithm hit, and Jesus Christ, everything's went south. Let me see.
Apparently they changed it again recently. Now,
what's this?
8 minutes long or something. I don't really pay attention too much, but yeah, you can roll advertisements midway through 8 minutes and shit like that.
Yeah. All right, so y'all make sure you hit that like button, please. We got 16 people
They
viewing.
did
Please hit that
mid-advertisement
like
for a
button.
while now. So I thought they did mid-advertisement for a while now.
Oh, has it been? I don't know. I don't.
I they stopped doing that because everybody's just doing their own commercials in like their fucking videos now.
Oh my god! Don't even get me started on tech channels. They're basically just like
this video has been brought to you by this headset. Yeah. This headset, you can do this with this headset.
A lot of them are selling those crappy ass headphones. What are they called? Raycons.
Like I said, man, it's like that scene from Wayne's World where they're like just doing a little sponsorship in the middle of the video.
Yeah. Or that Manscaped 3. That little.
Y'all ready to get started?
Yeah. What the hell is that?
I guess let's get started. What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Rick Game 27 back again with another podcast. Appreciate y'all guys for joining us tonight. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to this channel. Please share this video so we can get more people to the stream. Got some stuff to talk about tonight. Of course, we got some stuff on Nintendo. They hit a milestone this week, a big milestone, and there's some other stuff that we need to talk about as far as other stuff like anti-consumer stuff. There's been a huge debate on is Nintendo or Sony being anti-consumer, or even Microsoft with some of their decisions, and just talk about the xCloud. We've got a few things to talk about. So let's go ahead and get started with our intros and talk about the games that we played this week. I guess we'll start with Alex, the biggest Nintendo fanboy in here. Please, let's go.
Do I look like Nick?
Anyway.
What is going on, everyone? Alex Prime here. We're back for another 2-hour cry session for Nintendo.
Oh, shut up.
2-hour cry session.
2-hour cry section. It might even turn into a 3-hour section.
Whatever.
But
better not.
I hope not. But anyways, what do I play? I play some Gears 5, playing the campaign with Amira. I'm in center playing with her, trying to get her through that. That's been pretty fun. You can actually play 3 players on the campaign, which is pretty cool.
That's what's up.
What else? Smash, Mario Kart, and then I played an hour of Horizon Zero Dawn on PC, but the footage I recorded did not come out properly, so I got to do it all over again. So I'll post that probably tomorrow, I guess, and replay that area. But yeah, that's about it. I haven't really played anything else this week. Yeah, I was just been chilling, watching Beast Wars, weirdly. I've been rewatching Beast Wars on Tubi TV. And yeah,
everybody got Tubi TV, man. What's up? I guess it's free.
It's free. I didn't even know. I found out about it this year because I wanted to watch some old Transformers shows. And when you search on Google for like Transformers G1 or whatever, Tubi TV is like one of the first searches.
It's cool. Like one thing I like about Tubi TV, it's not that many ads. You maybe get like one.
Yeah, it's like only 2 ads or something. It's not that bad. Yeah,
it's not that bad. Like I used to have a Fubo TV. I don't know if you know what that is. Of course, you have to pay for it, but it is a little expensive. But they got a lot of channels on there. But the deal with that is like the shows and the movies that's on demand. We literally sit through 10 minutes of ads. Yeah, I'm like, are you kidding me? As soon as the show come back on, 3 minutes later, we went back to ads.
Yeah, a 30-minute show really only is 20 minutes.
Yeah, it took us to. We was watching the movie. I think it was a 2-hour movie. It took I think 3 hours and 10 or 15 minutes just to get through that movie.
The commercials, yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm done with these ads. Fuck Fubo. I'd rather go back to Spectrum or something, or try that Hulu TV, whatever. It's crazy. Let's go ahead and go with you, Nick.
All right, this is Nick. Another episode of the Real Talk Podcast where we're all gonna pretend like we know what anti-consumer means. And
oh Lord, there we go.
Haven't really. Well, I've been doing like as far as gaming goes. I played a little Ghost of Tsushima. My streaming for this week didn't turn out so well, so I kind of took the week off of that. Besides Monday, because after that everything went to hell. As far as streaming wise go, played Ghost of Tsushima. Finally got brave and finally started doing some Street Fighter V matches online. And people on that game are so fucking terrible that I feel like a fighting game god playing that game right now.
Oh shit. Ain't it on sale for? I know it's on Steam.
Eventually. Yeah, I've been playing. I play against some people on Steam. I play against some people on PS4. That's actually cross play between the two. So
Okay, maybe I'll check it
So,
out.
like I said, I just started. Eventually, the game's going to realize I'm getting a little better and put me against some people who are just going to beat the shit out of me. So I'm enjoying it while it lasts. But other than that, yeah, that's what I'm up to this week.
All right, let's go with you, Jalen.
All right, what's going on, everyone? This is your boy Jalen, and ready to do this podcast. And I haven't been playing nothing much this week. Just been dealing with just doing a lot of personal issues lately. So I've been gaming. I've been non-gaming free.
But didn't you play Smash Brothers with us?
Yeah.
Mario Kart? Oh, okay. We played
Yeah,
a little.
Yeah, a little bit, but the rest of the week I haven't been playing much. Well, I did play a little. I did play a little Smash yesterday, and that was pretty much it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Nell, he hit me up. He want to give me some Smash Brothers lessons because, I guess he's tired of me getting my ass whooped. I'm just not good at Smash Brothers, man. Hey, at least I try to come and play with that guy. I'm just not good at it.
Man, you play with them.
They help you when you go against Alex.
Man, Alex, goddamn, you need to stop cheating, dude. You cheat too much. All you do is try to throw people off and just throw. That's all you do is just throw them off.
You're not too good at Street Fighter either, but anyway.
Cheat. Oh!
Wow.
Okay, what's our overall score, Nick? What's the overall score? Who's winning?
Huh?
Who's winning overall?
Pretty sure it's me now.
No, it ain't. No, you just not. Hell no. No, it's not you, dude. It's me. I'm still up top.
Nah, you reset the record. Now it's me. So there you go.
Ain't nothing restarted. I'm going by overall.
Uh-huh.
He said,
Okay. He's still talking shit. Okay, next week we going on Monday. Street Fighter. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Yeah, sure.
Motherfucker. Okay. All right. Next, go with you, T.
Oh, what I've been playing?
Yeah, you do your intro.
Mostly retro, but I've been playing Paper Mario. I'm about 4 hours or so.
That's a good game.
Paper Mario Origami King. I've been playing some of my. I have Wii U backlog, couple games. I figure I'd play them before they come to the Switch.
Because we all know once they come to the Switch, the copies you own already disappear. It's scientifically proven. That once it comes to the Switch, the Wii U version will disappear. Oh.
I've been playing what is it? Horizon Zero Dawn, New Game Plus. I'm over 100 hours in that game. I can't stop.
That's an awesome game. Awesome.
And like I said, mostly retro stuff. Custom Robo on GameCube. Skies of Arcadia. Started that again. So.
Damn, you playing the games I'm playing. I've been playing. I've been playing Scars. Oh, yeah. I guess go with you, Amazon. Before I get to mine. Go ahead, Amazon.
Yeah, what up, y'all? This your boy Amazu. Back here again with another podcast. I've been playing Super Smash Brothers, Street Fighter 5. That's about it.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Is Street Fighter 5 still on sale on PlayStation?
It should be.
Was it like $8 or something?
Yeah, but I
No,
think
you
you're
want
getting
the Champion Edition for 30.
Oh, that's the standard that's on sale.
Yeah, I think the standard's like $7.
So how much for the championship?
Is it 29, Nick?
I think it's
I don't
30. I
remember.
bought it off that one website for discount when it came out, so I don't remember. I don't know the actual price right now. I think it's 30, but
Oh well, I'll wait. I ain't trying to spend all that right now.
yeah, I finally
spent
started
too
playing
much
some online matches in that game.
We just continue to play the Street Fighter Anniversary. I'm good. I get to Street Fighter 5 another time.
Yeah.
Why you saying it like that?
He trying to duck us, Nick.
Oh,
No, trying to play us.
Look at this hundreds of dollars I spent on retro games, but oh no, now I can't buy the Street Fighter.
okay, maybe. Yeah. Hey, it's actually something that I want. Street Fighter 5 is not what I want.
Yeah, you don't want that work. That's what you don't want.
There you go.
Damn, oh, you talking shit too? God dang. Okay, in that case, if y'all want to play, I guess I'll get it and whoop y'all asses. That's what y'all want. So y'all get this work. Shit. Anyway, and I guess the games I've been playing this week, played a little Skies of Arcadia. Played Magic Rayard Knights. Good game, really good game. That's one of the last games that was on the Saturn. They didn't print many copies, and right now, if you're trying to get an original copy, the American version, the price is like at least $1,000.
At least.
So I'm glad I got my copy from this dude that does the repro. It's an awesome game. I like it. Played a little bit of Guardian Heroes. Really good beat 'em up game. Really good. I like that. I'm enjoying that one as well.
Who made that? Who made that?
Oh, I think Treasure made that.
Of course,
Treasure. Okay, yeah. Treasure did make that. I don't know why I thought Treasure made the other game, but yeah, it's Guardian Heroes. What else I played? I played Smash Brothers and Mario Kart online with y'all, and of course I played Gears online with some of y'all this week as well. And what else? Played a little bit of was it Spike Cannon on the Dreamcast? Is it Spike Cannon? Cannon Spike. Yeah, that's another game that I got from the reproduction guy. And he does really good, fantastic artwork on the cover. He makes it look damn near authentic, and it's a good game. And I think that's all I've been playing. So I guess after that, let's get into these topics. So I guess we could breeze through this. I didn't see much of the state of play yesterday, but if anybody got anything they want to bring up to the table, just go ahead and say it. What they blocked about. I know somebody mentioned about that new Crash game. So if Alex, have you watched it yesterday?
Yeah, well, I watched it.
Yeah, what you think about it?
It's decent. Like it's for the PlayStation 4. So like it's the last games that are coming to the PS4. They showed a couple cool things. Aeon Must Die. That game looks really cool. It's like a beat 'em up game. That one's also coming to, I believe it's coming to all the platforms, including Switch. So yes, it's Switch too. And also, what else? There was another really cool game. No, I don't see it here anymore. That Braid is getting like a remaster, which is like a high-profile indie game. Hitman 3 is getting PSVR support, which is kind of cool. But the big thing was Crash Bandicoot 4. That game looks really good. Genshin Impact, of course, looks amazing. It's basically a knockoff of Breath of the Wild, but with like anime style, with really cool combat. I like that game. What the hell was that? They don't have that listed here. There was another indie game that looked really sick.
Breath of the Wild as well.
Which one?
There's a game coming out this month on Switch that's like Breath of the Wild. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, there was one other cool indie game. It was a kind of like a Metroidvania game, I believe, but I don't see it on the list here. I can't remember what the hell the name was. And then they showed Godfall again, which looks all right, but honestly, it doesn't look like a next-gen game. But that's coming to PS4 and PS5. But for like a show for the PS4 without any PS5 announcements, really, it was a decent show. Nothing special, though. But pretty good that Sony's still catering to PS4 owners even at the end of the generation.
Yeah, I'll give them that. Anybody else seen it? Nick, have you seen it?
I did not. And I forgot to look it up later. I was at work, and then I forgot to look it up later when I got home.
Oh, okay. T, have you seen it?
Yeah, I watched it.
What you think?
I thought it was all right. It's better than the other ones they've done. And like Alex was saying, is that they show even though they're coming out with a new console this year, they're still catering to the current console, unlike Nintendo.
Ooh, man, boy, you just getting ready for that conversation, ain't you? You getting ready?
I'm loading up right now.
He's loading up, cocking that shotgun.
Oh, that's what it was. Anno Mutate. I can't even know how to say it. It's Mutationum, something like that. That game looks sick.
I gotta watch it. I heard it was okay.
There's actually some good shit in here. Like not like high profile AAA games, but like there's some pretty cool stuff in here.
Lots of indies.
Yeah, like good quality indies. But there was a lot of shit in there too. Like they showed that crappy Bug Snacks game again.
Oh, hell.
Why are people hating on Bug Snacks, man?
Bro, that game is garbage. Come on.
I still don't even know what Bug Snacks is. What the hell is that thing?
I know. I mean, it looks funny. It sounds funny. It's easy to make fun of, but I mean,
yeah, that Bug Snacks out of here.
Nobody can give me a reason. They can tell me exactly why. They're trying to make that like the next knack.
Yeah, well, I would play Knack over Bugsnax.
Oh wow. Okay. Jalen, have you watched it? No, I don't think you say. I don't think you've seen it. Amazon, have you seen it? He's muted too.
No, I didn't watch it.
Oh, you didn't watch it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I love the title for Crash. I think that's perfect.
It's about time.
It's about time. Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wasn't that the
I
same
like it.
title
It
as-
like legitimately looks really good. I was not expecting them to put this much effort into
Wasn't
it.
that like one of the same title as one of the Sharknado movies, though?
Probably.
I'm gonna buy that game instead of Pikmin 3 Deluxe.
I don't. Is it a full price game?
I don't know.
I'm not sure if Crash is 40 or 60. I'm not sure.
I think it might be 50.
Okay.
It's new installation. They should charge, close to full price, if not full price.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind it.
So, okay, Microsoft came in basically. They slammed Apple for blocking Microsoft's Project X Cloud streaming game service.
Yes.
So yeah, I don't know what the hell, but then again, it's Apple. We know how Apple operates, man. And I don't too much care for Apple.
The most anti-consumer company in all of the world. Apple, that one.
Yeah, I heard about them doing some shitty practices, man. That's why I don't fuck with them, man. The reason why that they do these shitty practices is because everybody freaking gobble up their damn iPhones every freaking year, man, and their freaking laptops and tablets. It's popular. It is. But I've never been an Apple person. I've always been an Android. I've always been a Samsung guy. I always have my Galaxy Notes or S, whatever it is, S series. But of course, I don't know. Like I said, I don't too much. Huh?
It's a beautiful ecosystem. My wife bought me an Apple Watch for my birthday, and I just turned it on and it started talking to all my other devices. I didn't have to set up anything.
Yeah,
Kind of creepy.
Yeah.
That is kind of creepy.
That's what Apple seeds like myself love about Apple products is that they all talk to each other. They work very well. All that good stuff.
So okay, it's I want to read all this. I'm gonna read a little bit. It said earlier this week, Microsoft announced Project X Cloud video game server will be released September 15th for free on the Xbox Game Pass subscribers. It says the device powered by Google's Android software was supported, but the tech giant conspicuously said nothing about Apple in the press materials on Thursday. It said why a strongly worded statement. The tech giant said Apple was blocking its efforts to bring a streaming service, gaming service to the iPhone and iPad users. Apple stands alone as the only general purpose platform to deny consumers from cloud gaming and game subscription services like Xbox Game Pass. The company said, unfortunately, we do not have the path to bring our vision of cloud gaming with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate to gamers on iOS via the Apple App Store. Earlier Thursday said in a statement it doesn't allow streaming game apps like Microsoft xCloud services because they don't follow the company's guidelines, including submitting games individually for the review and appear in charts and search. The tussle between the companies come as Microsoft is preparing to publicly release its game streaming service, previously called Project xCloud, making its first step toward offering games to players without the need for a PC or video game console. Technology which effectively allows people to play video games on a computer server far from their home. In a similar way, they stream movies from Netflix today has long been discussed as the inevitable future of playing visually and complex design video games. Many industry insiders see Microsoft move to actually offering the technology for free to people paying up $15 per month. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscription service as a milestone eventual transition. Microsoft subscription, which launched last year, includes access to company's Xbox Live social gaming network and access to library of more than 100 games, including the Minecraft Dungeons Adventure and the Gears 5 Space Age War title and Bungie's Destiny 2 sci-fi shooting game. Okay, I'm not gonna read all of it. That's a long article, man. So basically, you have to be inside the. You basically have to be inside of the Apple's ecosystem in order for that to happen for any streaming services. But I can understand why Microsoft is upset because they want to put their games and everything on other people's platforms, and I can understand why. Not only Apple don't want it, even with Sony, they refuse to have Game Pass. They refuse to be associated with Microsoft. But Nintendo, they are open, to have some of Microsoft's games, and I don't know. What do y'all guys think about this article? Do y'all think Microsoft is just trying to be too friendly with everybody, and certain people don't want to be bothered with Microsoft?
Do you want me to give you the Appleseed perspective?
I mean, it's almost.
Yeah, let's hear the Apple stand.
Wait.
It's very simple.
It's almost as if Microsoft and Apple are rival companies or something. I don't
That's not even
see
the
why it's
problem,
so
Nick.
confusing.
You're right. That's not the problem. The problem is Apple wants a cut of the microtransactions.
30%.
It's that simple. If Microsoft says, yeah, all right, we'll give you a cut of our microtransactions, this whole thing, all this stuff that they're making up was the reason why they can't work together would go away. You see, things like Netflix and whatnot on Apple TV and all this stuff, and it's very similar, right? It's an app. They charge what's Netflix now, 14 or something like that. Well, depending on which,
I'm paying 17.
I think it's 15 or more if you want like the 4K.
right? You want that, right.
Okay.
So
Good one. Yeah.
Netflix works where they don't have, like, you can't buy anything inside of the app, right?
Right.
It's just you buy the service and you get to watch your shows. Now, if Netflix had a situation where, there's certain movies that's going to be on here, and inside of our app, Apple would want to cut of that. Any company would want to cut of that. That is the problem. Because Netflix doesn't have that. It's just a service and that's it. There's nothing you have to buy once you're inside the app. Unlike, what is it called? Game Pass. There's things to buy inside of Game Pass, right? There's you can buy things inside your game. And that's why Apple doesn't want to do this. Is it shady? Hell yeah, it's shady. But it's also business. That's the whole gist of this problem. Because they allow everybody else on there who has an app that people pay for that service, and they don't get a cut, but they want a cut of the in-app purchases.
Right.
That's the difference.
Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else? Alex, Nick, you got any thoughts about it?
Microsoft obviously wants to get xCloud to as many people as possible, and when it comes to phones, you definitely want Apple on your side because they have a lot of iPhones out in the public, and same with tablets. I assume at some point Microsoft will work out a deal with Apple as far as those microtransactions within the game. I think Apple takes 30% of every purchase, so they probably want 30% of each microtransaction, and getting 70% is better than getting 0. So I would imagine Microsoft at some point is going to cave in, because there's a lot of money on the table by not having xCloud on your iPhone. Like that's too many people to ignore.
That is.
So I would assume at some point, maybe in a couple months, we'll hear the news. Oh, xCloud is coming to iPhone. Sure. But until then, yeah, it sucks. Because, well, it sucks if you have an iPhone, I guess, because xCloud's pretty awesome. And, you can get it on Android, no problem. So it's good for Android users. If you're a Game Pass Ultimate user, this is, amazing, because you can play so many games on the go through Wi-Fi or the eventual 5G if you have 5G. xCloud's really cool. So eventually, hopefully iPhone and Apple and Microsoft can work out a deal. That's a lot of money for both of them.
Yeah, even though if they get most of the cut, at least Microsoft is going to get a lot of money, because
they
just
still
look
get
at the
70%, and then whatever else shares they have to give out to the publishers and whatever. But something's better than nothing.
I'm just going by the user base, because just the Apple user base worldwide is huge. It is insane.
Yeah,
there's more. Look at Disney Plus. Disney Plus got over 60 million subscribers, but I know for a fact that Apple has a lot more people that owns more than 60 million devices. So I think Microsoft will eventually cave in one of these days. Even though if they agree with the terms or not, but they got to get the xCloud as in many hands as possible. So like I said, I don't know much about Apple. I never owned an Apple product. Actually, my wife, at the time when the Galaxy S3 came out, I think at that time, I'm not sure if it was an iPhone 2 or 3. I don't know. She tried to get an iPhone. She hated it. It was too small. It was just a piece of crap. We was about to slam it on the ground, but I was like, we got to take it back to exchange for another one. I just didn't like the look of it. It was a piece of shit.
And Android's much better.
Sounds
very much better.
Too many people out there to ignore.
I think
so. There's a lot of people out there to ignore, man. So Microsoft, get that shit. Get the paperwork done. Just get it done. You're gonna get your money back. You're gonna get your money back.
I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to give up a cut. They're asking. Apple's asking Microsoft to do something they don't ask other developers.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So it's definitely unfair, but they know, like I said,
it's absolutely unfair. But at the same time, Apple also has their own streaming service for games,
right? And that's another thing. So
I can see why Apple would be hesitant to allow xCloud on, because xCloud is better than Apple's gaming streaming service. Yeah. So I can see why they don't want Stadia, because Stadia is some stank ass shit. And
speaking of Stadia, I heard the xCloud only stream up to 720p
currently. Yeah.
And the Stadia still
they're using the Xbox One S right now for the streaming, but once the new consoles are out, they're going to upgrade the service to use Xbox Series X for the streaming. Then it will start doing 4K.
We shall see. Stadia doesn't do 4K yet.
Stadia does do 4K.
How's the quality of it?
From what I understand, it's pretty good. But their problem is the lack of games.
Right.
They have a whole different problem.
Their library is growing. I saw that tweet they brought up the other day. It's
growing. It's getting better. They just need to do a better job explaining that to people.
That's true. Like, one thing I can give to Stadia, they still got some room to grow. They need to come down on that monthly price. That subscription price is still too high. Just look at the amount of games they had. They don't have that many.
Another problem they have now, is their business model, because xCloud just killed their business model.
Well, I guess
Google, they were doomed from the start.
Oh shit!
Mr. Gloom and Doom, anything on Nintendo's the worst thing
ever. Don't give me that shit, man. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, actually, you saying that think he's not Nintendo.
It's so angry.
Fuck out of here. You know goddamn well Google rules everything. Look what they did to YouTube. Fucked over YouTube. They can't even Google Plus is gone. Anything they try to touch just goes to shit. But no, let's blame it because he just likes Nintendo fanboy. Shut the fuck up.
You're trying to sell you TV every time you turn your damn thing on. You want a just free trial? It just won't go away.
I know, right? You want the free music app? No, motherfucker.
Oh, I don't want any of your garbage.
I don't want YouTube Red. I don't want YouTube TV. I don't want none of that shit. Fucking shut up, Google. I don't want it.
Why the hell would I pay to watch YouTube videos? Do you want me to pay to watch people tell me Nintendo news that I can read off a website?
Well, it's more because people can make content and just upload it for YouTube Red, and that's it. You won't see it anywhere.
Didn't they already cancel YouTube Red, though? Isn't that done?
Did they?
I thought that was gone.
Maybe. I don't know. I never used it anyway.
Oh, okay.
YouTube Red. The same way they're going to get on Stadia.
So who I didn't get on the subject? Jalen, what you think about the xCloud situation? You don't give a damn about it? Apple's, and Microsoft. What you think?
I haven't read too much about it, so like you say, I don't care.
That's fine. Amazon, you there with us, buddy? And he's muted again. It's every week, Amazon. It's like he loves to be with us, but he's not with us at the same time.
Fell asleep.
Nah, he probably didn't with his kids, 10 kids he got in the background.
Oh, man. You got a village, huh?
Yeah, he got a
You
village.
go talking shit again.
No, that's how you get back. That's how you can get Amazon back. That's how you got
Yeah, I'll put some respect on my name.
Hey,
What's up, yo?
I respect any man that can have all those kids, man. Those kids,
I don't have no 10.
it's close to 10. Shit.
What y'all talking about? I'm just over here jumping in and out.
Nah, I was just trying to see what your intake, with Marcus.
Hold on.
Oh, there, and he's gone again.
So I raised 10 children. It's okay.
Well, he's funny.
Hey, go ahead and skip me. I'm dad, dude.
Yeah.
It's all good, man.
Yeah.
So I guess that's about everybody on this topic, man. So I guess the next topic is the Switch has been doing very well, and I should have got that article. I know they surpassed the NES, but I think at the time of this article, the article they said it said like 6. I gotta find it. Anybody got the article?
It was
61 million.
6199 or something like that.
Yeah, but that was in the end of June.
That was the point. Was that it's definitely past now. So
Yeah.
So that's a big milestone. The NES is one of the most popular.
Only one more to take down, and that's the Wii.
Oh, that's gonna take it down very easily, man. Just look. God dang. I don't know. Maybe that's why Nintendo don't care, even though we got a lot of issues that they need to, they need to solve. But
They don't give a shit, man.
They
They're
got my own back real
man.
quick, because a lot of guys are coming out now and saying, "Oh yeah, it's going past the Wii." I said that back in 2015.
I said that the second we saw that damn commercial. It's like, this is
second
the
that
home
commercial,
console
I was like, yep.
plus the handheld combined. It's going to beat the Wii.
yeah, like shoot, especially they give us more of those 3DS type of games to come to the Switch, like they did with the what was that handheld game they gave us, Link's Awakening? That was a Game Boy game. If they keep doing that, dishing those type of games out,
I want more stuff like that. I like.
yeah,
that
give
game.
us more. Like, give us Samus Return, because that game didn't do that well on the 3DS. Give us a lot more.
That's
You're entitled. Stop being entitled.
Yeah, they got a massive library of games on their handheld side. That's why Nintendo, unfortunately, they ain't gonna never go nowhere, because they got so many games, so many IPs. Not only just from their console side, but on their handheld. Since they merged both of their, their consoles and their handhelds together, and if that's gonna be, going forward in the future, they're gonna have nothing but hybrids with their next console. Then I really don't see anybody going to beat Nintendo, not even Sony, not even PlayStation. The PlayStation, they're going to, still sell their 100 million every generation, but at the route that Nintendo is going, I don't think nobody's going to touch Nintendo, because they just like to do their own thing, and they got a massive library of games. Just look at Animal Crossing, 22 million. The game only been out for like what, 3-4 months?
3 months. Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Like, wow.
One platform.
One freaking game. It's surpassed Mario Odyssey. It's surpassed Zelda. Those games have been out for about 3 years.
Smash
already.
Brothers. Yeah,
Smash Brothers.
The only thing it hasn't beaten is Mario Kart.
Mario Kart. So
Nothing.
so let's speak some good things about Nintendo before we start criticizing. So Alan, what you think about the milestone Nintendo had reached, man? Is it well deserved?
Oh, this is awesome news. They're killing it. Basically, as far as sales go, I think they have 9 first-party games that have passed, 18 million or 10 million or some shit like that?
Yeah.
Something like that.
And like 3 that have passed 18 million, which is insane. So they're doing crazy as far as hardware and software sales go. They could definitely be doing better on the output of software, but as far as the actual console is concerned, it's very healthy. There are no signs of them abandoning it anytime soon. And they only have to beat the Wii now, and the Switch will be their best-selling device of all time.
It will be. It's going to be.
Oh yeah, it will be. It's just a matter of time, that's all. And what's crazy is it still currently has less sales than the 3DS, but it's already beaten it for software sales.
Software, yeah.
Which is nuts. So like people are buying games in droves on the Switch.
Well, remember when it first came out, more people bought there are more copies of Breath of the Wild sold than systems yet because people bought the game, but the system wasn't around yet.
Yeah. That's never happened before. But yeah, it's great. Like it's good to be a Nintendo fan right now. Like
Is it?
Yeah. Like I think so. There's a lot of games, a lot of excellent quality games. I just beat Paper Mario Origami King. That's an awesome game.
Yeah, it's a good game.
But yeah, good time to be a Nintendo fan. We're killing it. We're killing it in sales. We're killing it in software sales. We're the best at everything right now. Nobody can touch
really
us.
Killing it in 2020, but whatever.
Killing it in 2020, Nick. They've already had 7 exclusives this year.
Oh boy, there we go. Okay,
who is this man? Who is this man right now? This is not Alex and Nerd podcast.
Killing it.
Don't
if you want to talk about the second half of 2020, that's a different story.
The first half sucked.
First half of 2020, I will argue anybody on here that Nintendo had a good year. They had an excellent year for the first half of 2020. Second half's a different story.
Yeah, for the company, they had an excellent year.
Yeah, for the company.
There's 7 exclusives in the first half of the year.
Okay, the only exclusives I can think of is Animal Crossing and Paper Mario.
Right.
And that port that came from the Wii.
I count Wii U games as exclusives because who has a Wii U?
I'm just saying. What else besides those 3 games? Xenoblade,
Xenoblade, Tokyo Mirage Sessions, like Clubhouse 51 games, whatever the hell that thing's called. That's a Nintendo published game.
Yeah, it's a Nintendo published game. This is the list. It's like
the list.
It's like back in the day when the Sony dudes were talking about their list and they had like Tropico 5 and
they're doing good.
That's the new Nintendo list now.
But y'all giving some shovelware out there.
No, these are good games. Like, what is it called? The 51 games. What is that?
I don't know what it's called. I don't
know the name of it, but that is a solid game. It's a solid collection of games.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Paper Mario, like Clubhouse 51 games, something like that.
Clubhouse games. That's it.
Yeah, Clubhouse games. There you go.
Paper Mario, solid game.
Mario is fire.
What is it? Oh my god, Animal Crossing. Obviously, people like that game, right?
Clearly. And Xenoblade Definitive Edition. I don't know if you want to count that, but I count it, I guess.
I don't count it.
You don't count it?
It is a new, it's a new release.
Did they have new content on there?
Yeah, they added a whole... Isn't like the new story like 20 hours extra content?
Yeah, there's new stuff in it.
That's a lot.
I don't hate on that at all because, one, we got Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Right.
Before that. So I don't mind that. I'm happy that ports come because that game, like a lot of games, didn't really get a chance to sell properly. Like
now they need to bring X over because that game's a great game.
What was it? It was an EB exclusive.
Yeah.
GameStop exclusive. So.
Oh yeah, and like before that,
really, in the Wii life, when nobody really cared about Wii games anymore. So.
Because they didn't want to bring that game over here at all.
They really didn't want to bring that game over.
Million or something. It did really well. I'm happy for that. But these are not like, Animal Crossing. I've been on Animal Crossing since N64. It never came out in the West, so we had to wait till GameCube to get the Animal Crossing. I like Animal Crossing, but it's not like one of those rah-rah Nintendo IPs that we had. There's a lot of stuff out there that they could put on. I'm playing my GameCube games. I'm like, why isn't some of this stuff at least thought of right now on Switch? And I did a video where I compared the first 3 years of other Nintendo consoles, and Switch ain't there yet. It ain't there. And you tap that onto the fact that they don't have a handheld this time. All those other consoles had handhelds games that they were putting out and stellar games on, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, DS, 3DS. These were huge handhelds that they were catering to while catering to the home console. Switch doesn't have that. So I'm expecting more. And my comparison was that we haven't even got on par yet. So
yeah, that's where I agree with you. I expect the output to be more because there's no handheld to support.
Yeah, and this is something they did back in 2015. Wasn't that when that was announced that they were
when they consolidated the buildings and stuff? Yeah.
So
I'm sure that shit is coming because it wouldn't make sense for them to consolidate all the teams and put them all in one building if they didn't have that in mind.
Right. I mean, that was the plan. That's what I'm
sure that's coming, but like it's definitely taking longer than it should.
I mean, now or when they come out with the Switch successor or at least powered up version or whatever that some people swear is coming one day. It's gonna be tomorrow, guys. The new Switch, the Switch,
or that Switch Pro that I've heard about for 5 years.
The Switch Pro's in
That's my issue. It's like that
since day 2 of the Switch,
coupled with the fact that we don't know about the rest of the year, and then they put Pikmin 3 in a prime slot. That was the Luigi's Mansion 3 slot last year.
Hold on, wait a minute.
The Halloween spot.
I'm like,
probably doesn't help that there are games they're working on but giving no information about whatsoever. Like,
I'm sure a lot of those other games are getting delayed.
Hey, that's the next topic, guys. We was talking about the success of the Switch.
Oh, sorry, my bad. That was
I know you about to get to your rant.
My bad.
Oh no, we were being paused there for 5 minutes. Can't have that.
Can't have that on Real Talk.
Hey, I'm still being positive. I'm just okay. Nick, what you think about Switch 2020 year?
I mean, I think. I'm probably not the best example here because I think the only 2 games I bought for it this year.
Let's just talk about the positive, the sales and all that.
I mean, it's great that it's doing good. I'm happy to see that, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I really don't care about sales and shit anymore. It's just like, it's whatever it is what it is. But it's nice to see that they made a nice little comeback after what happened with the Wii U and stuff. So, I don't know. Like I said, I'm just sitting here. Like, I guess since I'm not just a Nintendo-only owner, it's not really affecting me as much because, like, I can go elsewhere in the meantime to play games. I mean, I can play retro or PS4 or PC. It's like, whatever. I mean, I guess if you're a Nintendo-only guy, yeah, you're probably struggling right now because I'm like... unless you didn't play any of these games on the Wii U, then, hey, you're having a good year.
I was going to say, I know some only guys who didn't have those systems, so these are all new games to them.
I mean, yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like, hey, if you haven't played it, it's new to you.
There was
didn't have a 360, didn't have a PS3. So, all these ports
I think it was cool. I think it was cool that Xenoblade Chronicles got remastered and put on the thing because I want that series to continue. So I want this to sell so I can get a 3 or an X2. So I do want this series to continue on both of them. I want both 3 and X2.
Yeah.
Like, I do like both games. I do like the Chronicles series a little bit better, but I had a lot of fun with X as well. And plus, like, that awesome. Fucking game, spoiler, ended on a fucking cliffhanger. How the hell do you do that? You do that shit and you don't give me a seat. You make no get out of here. I think maybe there was supposed to be DLC for that or something, but it didn't pan out too well. I don't know, but like,
I still maintain that game has the even better exploration than Breath of the Wild.
But especially after you get the scale. I mean, I'm no hate on the game other than like the only thing I didn't really like about X is just how you had to progress the story. Like sometimes you had to do certain side missions to get, and it was just kind of annoying. And you had to build up certain characters to get to the main story. And it's just like, was that really necessary?
Yeah.
And it's kind of something they did in Chronicles 2, by the way, that pissed me off. Is like,
I was gonna say Chronicles 2 has that kind of stuff.
You could. Oh, it's not like you have to get like to a certain area, and if you don't have the right way to like progress, like you're stuck. And then I'm like, you need to like launch yourself off a wall to get someplace else. And if you don't, I'm like. Yeah. Did this game really fucking do this to me? Especially I'm on chapter 9, and they want to pull this shit where I can't pass this door unless I have the proper like levels for my blood. I'm like, get out! I can't believe this. That part did kind of piss me off, but other than that, I really did enjoy it. I thought we were talking about the positives of the Switch. What are we talking about? All right. I'm sorry. I went off on this. My fault. My bad. Apologize for that, guys.
We're talking about the holiday season, right? Or
no, we're gonna get to the other subject which y'all talking about right now next. Now we just talking about the success of the Switch.
We still on the success? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I didn't get to Jalen or Emma.
No, I posted something in the chat there, Real. I think you'll find it interesting. In the Google Hangouts chat, something Amazu sent me.
Okay. You said Google Hangouts chat?
Yeah, this podcast.
You know,
Disappeared
I mean,
on me.
it's great. Like, I like
Oh, there it is.
Nintendo doing well. Obviously, I'm a Nintendo fanboy even.
So praise
So
me.
I like to see them do well. But my thing is, I want to benefit from them doing well. Like, you know, what am I getting out of their 60 million sales? Not much yet, but hopefully, you know, we'll see.
I don't know, man. We got some
great. I mean, I love
bangers
Nintendo on top.
We got Mario Godacy. Like, come on.
Godacy. I mean, they're great games.
Godacy.
Okay. 17. That's my problem.
Yeah, but that means we're going to get another one probably next year.
Oh, maybe this year with all the
Mario games.
It should be this year.
And we got Mario Maker 2.
Yeah.
That was another
Jalen. We got to get Jalen on.
What's up?
Yo, what's with all the success with this, with selling over 60 million, you know, all the software sales surpassing 3DS. What you think about the overall success of the Switch?
Yeah.
Is it well deserved?
I mean, yeah, because they just came out with their worst failing console ever, and I see and to the ports thing, like I see that as a good thing because I think majority of the people that own the Switch and have never touched these games or never seen these games or never heard of these games before, and to them, these games are brand new. And they think that Nintendo, and they think that Nintendo, and they think that these games the games are brand new, and they think that Nintendo is pumping out games every day, but they don't realize that these are ports from their old generation.
Yeah, because the Wii U was, you know, their marketing was so bad, and yeah, you make a strong point about that. Yep, a lot of them do think it's actually brand new because of the failures of the Wii U. So yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think. Sorry.
No, keep going.
Yeah. And to these guys, I do feel for these guys that actually did own the Wii U and played these games, like say okay, like come on Nintendo, where's the new games at? Where the new exclusives at? I already played these games on your old console. Like, come on. I mean, like I understand the frustration, but at the same time, you got to look at the bigger picture.
Okay.
Like nobody really owned the Wii. Nobody literally. Hell, there's a lot of people I know. Didn't know the Wii U existed. When I ask them, like they think the Wii U is just an add-on for the Wii.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
true. So you got to
yeah. So Nintendo's doing so. That's good for Nintendo that they're back in the game. That they're back in the game. Well, let me take that back. They never left. At this point, they never left. But that's good that they're coming out strong. That they came out strong with the Switch.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, you're right. They never left because their handheld has always, did wonders for them. They always had successful handhelds. I guess you could say the 3DS is their worst selling handheld, but they still sold a lot of handhelds, and they got a massive library of games from all their previous generations, and we getting a bunch of these remade games, like the Link's Awakening. Of course, Samus Return was a remake from the original Game Boy, and it would make sense if they can port it over to the Switch. I know for a fact it will sell a lot. But yeah, Nintendo has been done a fantastic job. I know I've been shitting on Nintendo a lot. I know that Nintendo can do better. We all know that they can do better. And from what a while ago, since they did merge both of their teams. Now, if this was only just a console side of Nintendo, if this wasn't no handheld, then we'd be like, okay, yeah, they done a fantastic job. It's selling really great numbers and all that. But remember, they merged both for the handheld and the console together, made it a hybrid. So it makes you wonder, what's the handheld team got going? What's going on with a lot of those games that will make sense to come to the Switch? I know that there's supposed to be Beverly Default game's supposed to be coming out this year, hopefully, whatever. But like, I want to know exactly like, is there going to be multiple games that's going to come out to the Switch that's from the handheld side? Not the console side, from the handheld. If we could get a Link's Awakening in one, in a certain month, why can we not get a game from a console to come out that same month? Why would
I think the three? Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Are you good?
I was gonna say I think I think the handheld side of the team are not used to making games in HD. I think the reason.
I don't know, man, because they got on the Switch right now 3 years, so it shouldn't take that long to figure it out. Matter of fact, Nintendo said they said the same thing about the Wii U. They was having trouble because they wasn't used to making HD games, but it didn't take them long to figure it out. So
Most of
what is it?
I was gonna say most of Nintendo's handheld have worked on HD games. They go back and forth. That's the great thing about them is that other than like the Pokemon Company,
I'm gonna say that. Yeah, them. That's at them.
yeah, everybody else goes and they work on console games and they go back and forth. So they know how to do that. And just to give 3DS a little bit more credit than because you look at 75 million units sold and you think, oh, that's the least selling console. That is their most successful. Maybe the DS is probably more successful, but that is their most successful. If you look at the competition that the 3DS had, we had all these smart devices, cell phones, all this stuff came in, and the 3DS still sold 75 million units and 400 million units of software. That's amazing in this era. So I just want to give it some perspective because back then Game Boy Advance didn't have no competition, dude.
Not really.
DS really didn't have any competition.
What was the competition back then during the Game Boy Advance? Was it the N-Gauge? Remember that?
I really thought it was like the Game Gear or something.
No, Game Gear. That was mid-90s. That was mid-90s.
Oh, okay.
N-Gauge, and that was it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the only time that you actually had handheld competition was during the Game Gear.
Game Gear, that was like early 90s. That was
what's the TurboGrafx one? What's the name of that one?
TurboGrafx.
It's something. It's called something else.
Yeah, it's what was there? Atari Lynx.
That was a Lynx. That's the Atari. That's Atari. Turbo Express. Yes. There was a lot of handheld competition back in the 90s, but
there was a ton of it.
Yeah, Nintendo just they just buried them all.
Destroyed all those guys. Buried them all.
Destroyed all of them. Oh no! I'm sorry. The PSP. How do we forget them?
Well, PSP was DS era mostly.
Yeah.
What year did the PSP come out? Because the Game Boy Advance was more like early 2000s, wasn't it?
2004.
2004. Yeah, I remember I was in middle school playing the Game Boy Advance, so that was at least 2001.
Yeah, Game Boy Advance came out in 2001.
Okay, yeah, I remember. I had it when I was in middle school.
Wait, what about the Game Boy Color? When that came out, like in 1990?
That was late 90s.
Late 90s. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was late 90s. I was mentioned with that. Okay. Amazon, you there with us, buddy?
No.
I guess for now, people, every time we do a podcast, y'all ask us who's that black guy in the corner. He's just a buddy. He's just that guy on the couch. Like, what's that Dave Chappelle movie? That guy on the couch. Half baked.
Oh, half baked, yeah.
That's what Amazon is. He's that guy in the corner.
He gonna come in and say, y'all talking shit about me now.
Anyway, I think
slandered.
So I guess
I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe.
I don't feel safe.
I guess the next conversation is the okay. I know Alex and Nick, y'all might get mad. I know
we're at your favorite part, right?
I know y'all love taking bullets from Nintendo.
We're at your favorite part of the podcast where you shit on Nintendo.
No, I'm not shit on Nintendo. I'm just part of the podcast. I just want to have a discussion.
On Xbox.
It's a discussion, man. Come on, man. Get me started.
Hey, somebody need to play that Vegeta music in the background.
Right. It is Super Saiyan montage going.
Okay. Y'all just think I'm just the biggest Nintendo hater in the world. Like, come on, dog. Come on. What did I do? So you tell me having a little constructive criticism is hating? So anyway, okay, yes. The year 2020 for the Switch, it's been okay. I'm not gonna say it's been bad. It hadn't been good.
It's not 2018.
Okay. It's not 2017. I think 2017 was the best year.
2017 killed it. 2018 was, oh my goodness, what's going on?
Yeah.
What about 2019?
2019 was pretty good.
Yeah, but it's been like, I guess, like, since Animal Crossing was their big heavy hitter game, that's why I was like, okay, Animal Crossing is not for me. I know there's a huge fan base out there, but it's not for me. So that's why I just cannot say that I really enjoyed this year.
Just remember,
tough man. You big and strong. That you don't.
It's not that big triple A game from Nintendo that I want. Kind of like what T said, that it's not that. It's not that Metro Prime game that I've been hyping for, or it's not that Bayonetta 3 that I've been wanting for a long time. It's not that game. Of course, you got two ports, Xenoblade Chronicles and Shimigami, whatever that game was.
You got to say Fire Emblem.
Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
Yeah, Tokyo.
The game of the year 2015. I love that game, but I remaxed that game out. Like,
so like, there's been a couple of ports that came out. There was another, I guess you could say Atomic exclusive, Panzer Dragoon. I guess y'all forgot about that one. It's actually on sale right now, 33% off on the Wii Shop, not Wii Shop, the eShop. So yeah, that's another exclusive if you want to call it that. I know it's supposed to be going to other platforms later. Yeah, I know. I heard that there's been a lot of updates. I heard that they fixed a lot of stuff to that game, so that's why I bought it. But
how does it look?
I hadn't played it. I just purchased it.
I don't like the way I don't particularly how it looks.
Yeah, it's okay. It's there. It's there.
Ashy to me. I don't know.
But like I say, overall, maybe I can, Xenoblade. I'll probably go and pick it up when maybe on the sale or whatever. But it's not that Zelda type of hype I wanted, or that Mario Odyssey 2 type of game that I would like, or even Luigi's Mansion. I enjoy Luigi's Mansion 3. It's not that top, heavy hitter first party game that I wanted from Nintendo. Yes, I know Animal Crossing is a top heavy hitter for a certain crowd. It's just not for me. But
remember, that game got delayed into 2020. What if that didn't get delayed? What would 2020 be looking like right now?
Honestly, I think they delayed it just to put it in 2020
exactly.
just to back it out. So, going to the other thing, the price tag and other ports. I know there's been some debates about it.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been the biggest fan of Wii U games being charged at $60. We could go back to the Tropical Freeze. I know you had a big problem with that, T. We could go back to the new Super Mario Brothers U. That's no way impossible. It has to be $60. There's, you got the Xenoblade. I know y'all said there's a lot of more content in there, but if you look at the fact that if you just think about what Microsoft and Sony provided this generation, like Gears of War Ultimate Edition, that was like 3 games for like $40. You got the Crash Bandicoot, and you got the Spiral Collection, and they both was each $40. You got the remake Ratchet and Clank. That was a remake game from the ground up for like $40. You got the Nathan Drake Collection, even though it was full price at $60, but it was a really great remaster. And you had 3 games, a compilation. So that's why a lot of people kind of had an issue with why you did not give us a compilation with the Pikmin 1 through 3. Yes, they did add all the DLC. They did add like another campaign. I'm not sure it was the length of that, but I kind of wish that they had
done that. I wouldn't have said a damn thing about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just looking at what I'm seeing through other gaming companies. As far as if I'm going to pay $60 for a game, especially if it's a port game, it's a remaster, whatever, what is there new for me, in order for me to want to get this to pick it up? Is there give me a compilation? Remember the Mass Effect trilogy was $40,
$40,
60 in the PS3.
Those are 3 large games.
Yes, 3 games, and I remember the Wii U got Mass Effect 3 for $60. So yeah, so I'm just looking at those. So it's not me bashing Nintendo. I'm just looking at why we just can't get like compilations of, just be a little bit more consumer friendly. I'm not trying to be overly, I guess you could say angry about it, but I know with the Switch being very successful, they gotta be careful because when you be highly successful like the PS2, the consumers, they will remember that, and they just won't show up next generation, or you will lose a lot of money like with the PS3 because Sony got a little arrogant and they lost a lot of sales in the beginning, and I just hope Nintendo just won't fall down that path. So let me go and stop talking. I'm talking too goddamn much. So Alex, look,
Alex,
why you look so bored, man? You like, oh hell, Nintendo therapy session. Look at it. He got his
we go through this every time there's a Wii U port. You know why they're still $60? It's because they continue to sell. Like, what is there else to say? I don't think they should be $60, but they're not going to change because they keep selling well.
and Mizzou just left.
He did.
Yep.
Yeah, Alex. I'm just going more in depth about what other companies do. Like, I'm just saying, is it fair? Is it not fair? Or you just want us to shut up and deal with it? That's why I'm asking.
What else can you do? Like, even if you don't buy them, they sell better than the original version. Nobody cares if they're $60.
I won't
To
say
most
nobody.
people, these are new games. So, like,
Yeah,
it is what it is. You got a Wii U, don't buy them. Like,
I
what
won't
else
say that
can you
nobody
do?
don't care because I care. You care. A lot of people care because we all own the Wii U. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
we
Yeah,
You
but
wanna-
like that doesn't matter. Who
Yeah,
the
but
hell
at the same-
cares if you don't-
I understand.
I say this every single time there's a Wii U port. The people that own a Wii U don't fucking matter. There's 15 million people that own a Wii U. They don't fucking matter. You know why they don't matter? Because 61 million people own a Switch. 45 million of those people never touched a Wii U. Those are the people these games are for. So I don't understand what the point of crying is. That's why these games come out $60. That's why Nintendo keeps bringing them out. Because they're successful and they're easy to make and they're cheap and these guys are lazy. It is what it is.
You say
Right. There's a problem with that. And I said the exact same thing in my my podcast last night. Was that, well, yeah, there's 45 million more people on Switch right now. But here's the problem with that thinking. How many people bought a Wii U?
about 13, 14 million, something like that.
Whatever million?
Yeah, whatever, 14, 15,
How many
something
people bought a
like
Wii?
that. 100.
How many of them
101.
are like core Nintendo gamers and fans?
Oh, by like
From the
20.
Wii?
Maybe 20?
Maybe
20
20
million?
million core fans, yeah.
So here's the thing I'm trying to point out is that those Wii, the Wii fans or whatever, about 20 million. And Wii U, you lost a couple there. So it was 13.5 million, whatever it is.
Lost almost half.
That's your core fan base, right? So regardless of if you do great Wii, you do great numbers, we're there. You do terrible numbers, we're there for the most part on the Wii U. So when you're riding the Switch gravy train right now, beautiful, great. Everybody, all these people you're catering to are buying the system. That's who you care about. But what happens when Switch 2 comes out and those people who aren't necessarily loyal fans, and they're not going to be there next time. They may not be there next time. They may be on to something else. The gaming landscape is changing big time. So you pissed off your core fan base with the Switch and say, oh, you guys don't matter, even though we mattered. We saved your ass on Wii U. Wii U was a profitable console. Didn't sell well, but it was profitable because we bought the games. The games sold pretty well, especially for the install base. So you pissed all those guys off for the next console, and maybe it doesn't do as well. And maybe those core fans that you pissed off and said didn't matter don't show up. Then where are you? And those loyal people are moved on to PS5 or Series X or whatever.
Well, honestly, as long as they're doing the hybrid thing,
That's short-term thinking. Great, you're making money now. I'm talking business overall. I'm not just talking Nintendo here.
Yeah,
You're making great short-term money right now, but you can't forget the long game. That's the issue I have. And it's like, yeah, I don't have to buy these games. I'm not going to buy them. But the problem is, don't forget me, because I was there when you had the poor selling console and I bought those games. And my thing is, you already have my registration codes for those games. I bought all those games already. Why not throw me a bone? Nintendo used to do that. They did that on the 3DS. when I went out and bought the 3DS for $250, and then they dropped it down to $70. They threw me a bone. They said, "Hey, you're an ambassador. Here's 20 free games." Why can't they do that? They have all my games again on my account. My account is connected to my Switch. Why not say, "Oh, you bought Pikmin 3 back in the day. Here's a $30 discount."
Yeah, it should be half price if you bought it digitally on the Wii U.
Right.
Yeah, that'll be a good deal if they do that.
I was like, "Oh, at least they're throwing me a bone," but they're not even doing that. So it's like that makes me upset.
No, I understand exactly what you're coming from. Because it's kind of like with Xbox. Like, if you pay for something digital on the Xbox One, like, you don't have to pay for those games again because you just use the same account from the Xbox One and you take it to the Series X. You can download those, re-download those games. Like Microsoft is not going to restrict those games that you already bought from the Xbox One or the 360.
You can't do that on. We all know Nintendo is very terrible at that stuff, but they did have something. They know all those games that I bought. I registered all my games. If you didn't register them, you got a year to do
your
it.
own fault. Yeah.
But to all the people who bought them and registered the games, I bought it. I bought it full price. You know these things. So why not throw me some kind of a bone? Since I went out and supported you when you were down. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can cater to that audience and still throw your core fans a bone. You don't have to just forget your core fans. You can do both. A lot of companies Sony does both. Right? So
yes,
I don't. That's my issue. That's my issue.
Sony does a lot of things better than Nintendo, though.
Well,
because Nintendo's still stuck in the 90s. Still stuck in the 90s. Don't got that 2020 mindset.
It's kind of like whenever I got my place broken into. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
we can hear you.
Okay. It's kind of like, remember when I got my place broken into? I got my, sold my games and a lot of, all that crap. So whenever I did rebought the Wii U, I went through hell and back just to get my games on the Wii U. I had to freaking try to memorize all the games because, of course, they didn't have no cloud save. Like they didn't know I had to memorize in order for them to find it. It was that terrible.
Yeah, 3DS. That happened to me. My son tossed my 3DS somewhere. And then you were like, "Oh, well, can you tell us what games you had on?" That was at least something, right? It sucked that I had to sit there and try to remember my games. And eventually, I gave him enough games that it gave me all my stuff back.
But also, with my Nintendo account, since the Wii U, you would think that since we did buy a lot of these games digitally, or not only if we bought digitally, if we bought physically, we can still register a game. Like, they should know that we had these games. So like you said a while ago, throw us a bone, give us a discount, like do something.
Yeah, you can go to my Nintendo right now and see my list of Wii U games that I registered and bought. They can see them too. They know it's authentic.
It's not about I'm crying or this is a therapy session. I'm just going by what Microsoft and Sony doing with their next platform. We know exactly what they're doing. And
man, yes, he is crying. He crying, man. Don't lie. He crying.
No, I'm just saying. Like, I kind of wish that they all can learn from each other. They all can learn from each other. It's not this console war crap. I'm not too big into that. Like, I thought. Well, so what? Whatever. Anyway, I bought all three consoles. I bought the Switch twice because remember I told you a few months ago I lost my Switch. I bought 2 Switches. I bought 3 Xbox. I bought 2 PS4s this generation. So I invested my money in 3 different companies, and I would like for the companies to invest in us, or I want them to throw bones at us. And, be like, okay, I appreciate you being a loyal customer. Here's a free code to a game. Like, here's a free 2-3 month subscription online, whatever. Just give us something, man. That's all I'm saying. When it comes to Nintendo, it's fine that this Pikmin 3 is getting more content. I want to know exactly how much the content is. I want to know if it's actually worth the money, the $60 price tag. But at the same time, I was talking about all the compilations that we're getting on Xbox One and PS3 from the previous generation, with their games. Like, it's a lot of, you get a whole bunch of games remastered for a cheaper price. That's the debate that it's just a discussion I just want to have. I ain't trying to argue. I ain't trying to just, be like this.
I would say one more thing and then give the floor. Because I feel my blood pressure. The thing with me is that I'm not even trying to hold Nintendo to Sony standards or Microsoft standards. I'm holding them to their own history, their own standards. Nintendo was the customer service, the big, consumer friendly company for forever. They were known for that. They were really big on that. And when we got to the Wii U, and obviously they had issues with games and all that stuff. They talked to you and said, "Yeah, we're sorry. Owada will apologize." He's like, "Here's Wind Waker HD because we can't get Zelda Breath of the Wild out quick enough for you. Here's Wind Waker HD. Here's on GameCube, they gave me the previous Zeldas for free just for being a fan. Just because I subscribed to Nintendo Power, I got Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask for free on a GameCube disc. Like, this is stuff that they have always done. I'm not new to Nintendo. I've been a Nintendo fan a long time. I know how they treat their consumers, their customers and whatnot.
You mean like a collection? Okay. Like a collection?
They gave me Zelda 1, Zelda 2, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask for free on GameCube. Just here, you're a Nintendo subscriber. Oh, you pre-ordered Wind Waker. Here you go. Here's Ocarina of Time and the Master Quest. Like, they did that kind of stuff. And, up until recently, they don't feel like that company anymore. And that's my biggest issue with them. I don't care about them putting ports out. Fine, put the ports out. I said it. I've said it before. It's like, but don't act like these are just new big releases. Because, when you put out Wind Waker HD, they didn't act like it was some, oh my God, this is a huge new release. They knew what it was. And now they're acting like that on Switch because everybody buys everything, which is great. But I want to be able to benefit from, your great sales. What am I getting out of it? That's, as a gamer, what am I getting out of your sales?
Yeah.
I should be getting something. I should be getting a lot more based on, again, your history, but I'm not getting anywhere near that. And that's, my issue. I don't care about ports. I don't care about, bringing stuff over. Fine, do that. I get it. I understand business, but you can still be big on business and still cater to your core fans.
That's understandable, respectable. Nick, what you think about it, Nick? Of course. I told y'all Nick and I was going to be salty about this conversation.
This man
How is that being salty?
This man gonna say some that's all he got to say.
All right. Y'all want salt? You want salt? Here's your goddamn salt. I can't believe everybody's so whining. Oh, how dare you whine about this? I'll just play a game. Sorry, pay $60 for sell. Blah blah blah. People didn't buy the Wii U.
There's more important things going on in the world than to worry about video games.
I mean, what do you want me to say? I mean, what am I going to do about this?
It's just a discussion, Nick. I'm not.
It's just a discussion.
I ain't playing console war with you, man.
Like,
just a discussion.
I'm just saying it is what it is. I don't know what's going on. It's like I don't really follow these things as much as I used to. It's just like I don't know what else to say. I mean, hey, it's making money. That's good. I mean, if you want my opinion, I wish they'd give more information about games we do know is coming out of the pipeline. Yes, can we get some information on Bayonetta 3, please, or Metroid, or whatever?
Oh,
they're going dead fucking silent about that stuff, and that's what got me interested in the Switch in the first place. Is all these games they showed and talked about, and then like you got maybe a screenshot on a tile screen. And where's that been since?
I think you'll probably get the information from Bayonetta 3 probably by the end of this year, I think.
I mean, I don't know. Were they going to show more E3? Yes? No? I don't know.
That's why you got to keep your expectation in check.
That they really shouldn't be silent about. What's the rumor with Mario, right? The Mario collection, right? Yeah. That's the rumor that we're going to get 3D Mario collection, right? That's been going on forever.
Man, I'm telling you, that was just an early April Fool's joke. Nobody wants to believe me.
But here's the thing, though. Like, if that is true, why hide that? It's just a Mario. It's nothing special. It's a Mario collection.
I mean,
Unfortunately, that's
I
probably
would
their
love
big
the
holiday
3D.
game.
I would love the
Why is
3D
that
Mario
a
collection
sequel
myself.
for now?
I'd pick it up.
If you try to make that a big holiday thing, I'm gonna be upset about that. Like, come on.
Oh, that's definitely going to be their big holiday
That's
game.
pathetic.
That is what it is.
Any
Like,
info
nothing else is
on
ready.
Breath of the Wild 2? I mean, what?
Oh, there's no way in hell Breath of the Wild 2 is this
When,
year.
hold on.
No, I know.
Okay.
Okay.
Nintendo biggest era was what? Up until now was
The
what?
Wii era.
Wii, 3DS, right?
Yeah.
So we got Odyssey when? 2007?
Yeah.
When did we get Odyssey 2?
2 years later, I think.
2010.
Yeah.
Wait. You saying Odyssey? You mean Galaxy?
Sorry,
Galaxy.
Galaxy,
Yeah.
sorry. Galaxy 2007, Galaxy 2 2010, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got that
Real starts
while they were catering to their 150 million selling DS system. So why shouldn't we get an Odyssey 2 this year? Especially being that it's Mario's 35th. That would be a bigger thing. I don't care about the Mario collection. Like, that's not moving me. But Mario Odyssey would move me. And it's something they should have. Something they should be able to put out 3 years after the last Mario game, 3D, because they've done it before.
And it's just weird out of nowhere.
That's if they're continuing with Odyssey. Like, if they're starting from ground up.
They're not continuing with Odyssey. They've lost their damn minds. Like, why wouldn't they?
I'm just saying,
why
like,
would they
if
continue?
it's not just an Odyssey sequel, then it would take longer.
I would like
Or
to
maybe they're
see.
saying, "Oh, look at the Odyssey 1 sales. Do we need to put out an Odyssey 2?" That's the kind of stuff that
Also
worries.
probably what they're looking at.
That's what worries.
Yeah.
So the sales aren't really helping me because I want sequels, and I'm getting remasters and DLC from 7-year-old games.
Personally, I like the idea of a Mario collection. 35th anniversary, getting all the best Mario.
There's nothing wrong
That'd
with
be
it.
awesome.
But it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be the game. It should be, it should be a side
filler.
Side game.
Filler.
Yeah.
the main event.
Yeah.
You basically want to know what's going on with their main franchise. Like, where's the Metro Prime 4? Where's the new Donkey Kong game? Where, like, Kid Icarus? Like, where's these other games that you would normally see on a Nintendo console?
Like, I really think that some of those games might end up coming out in
We
2021.
already know what happened with Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah.
Metro Prime 4 was a
Well, yeah, we know about Metro Prime 4, but what about the other top tier games that we hadn't heard of? Like,
Get a 2D Metroid, again, they made, what was it, Wind Waker HD. They made that game in 6 months. They bragged about it.
Yeah.
They put that together in 6 months. We can't get something similar. Can we get some more of those GameCube remasters? Wouldn't that be nice for core fans?
Yes.
It's the same thing with Twilight
Can I get
Princess.
F-Zero HD went online? Can I get a Star Fox Assault went online? That would be, I wouldn't be talking right now if that was.
What about man? I tell you, how you gonna leave out the Eternal Darkness, man?
Bruh.
But here's the thing I don't understand. Just out of curiosity, you want these GameCube games brought, like, remastered or whatever. Like, they're doing that with Wii U games.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying I want that. I'm saying that would be more exciting than a game I just bought on your last console.
Because you hadn't played it in so long,
And
basically.
You would think it would be, if as easy, if not, just as
It's
easy.
definitely not as easy as
You made
porting
it
a
in
Wii
6
U game,
months.
though.
You made a big game like Wind Waker. You brought that over, remastered it, and you did it in 6 months on an HD console, which you hadn't even worked on before. So,
I see what you're saying, but like from my point of view, it just seems like it makes more sense to do Wii U games because they're already in HD and they already have all the code and shit. And I think that's way easier for them, which is why we get so many.
Exactly, you just said it. It's way easier for them.
Well, that's business. That's like, come on, that is what it is. At some point, they will run out of Wii U games, and then you'll probably get remasters of GameCube games, I guess.
I really think this is pulling the good Wii U games that did so well.
Yeah, like there's going to be a
a
few that don't make it over. Like Star Fox Zero, I don't think they can even do that.
That game
unless
sucked.
they change the entire game. So I don't think that one's coming over.
They need to start from the ground up.
Nintendo Land, I don't think is possible. That one won't come over.
Get that shit over there.
There's like a handful that won't make it. Like probably like Paper Mario Color Splash. That game unless they completely change the battle system. I don't think that game will come over.
Nah, we already got to pick Mario game on the Switch, so
A
I
better
don't
Paper
think
Mario game. Yeah,
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 wait,
my
wait.
doubt
Don't be
is
surprised. That's gonna come over during the
are
fillers.
replacing new big games. They're acting like they're new big games. I don't care that you're porting stuff. I don't care. It happens all the time. But you can't act like they're the new big game.
I would have took a Woolly World port over this Crafted World. Crafted World sucked.
Yeah.
See, that's true.
Yeah, Willy World. Yeah, Willy World. Looking back playing the Willy World again, man, that game is way
after
better.
I beat Crafted World, I was like, damn, that was not a great game. So I went back and I played Woolly World. Like, holy shit, Woolly World is good.
It's way better
Way better.
Yeah, Yoshi's Woolly World destroys Crafted World.
Oh yeah.
by a long shot.
Yeah.
And, Kirby wasn't too good either.
You know how I feel about the new Kirby.
I didn't like either Kirby. I didn't like the Wii U Kirby. I didn't like the Switch Kirby.
I liked it because at least I had a challenge. I felt like it was challenging.
I felt like the Wii U one was just nonsense. Like, just drawing on the gamepad was too
Oh, it
easy.
was Canvas Curse, which I
Yeah,
love.
I didn't like that game. That should have been a 3DS game.
Well, the deal with this is like, charging $60 for a lot of these games that only does couch co-op raises a lot of flags, a lot of gamers, because not everybody stayed down the street from one another anymore. We're in the age of the internet, so that's just another flaws that I wish that they can fix. Because what you said, what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
No, I'm just going by with the stuff that I wish they can fix. That's basically what I'm saying.
Yeah, because the online on Switch is way better than Wii U. Oh wait,
Same.
No, wait. No.
Features in the Wii U. Oh no.
No, like I'm saying, like with the Switch doing so well, it's like they forgot to fix the flaws that we've been complaining about. Like, one thing about Nintendo, they really don't listen to their consumers as well as Microsoft and Sony listen to theirs. Like, for instance, not Paper Mario, was it Mario Party 10, whatever? I sold 10 million.
Super Mario Party.
Super Mario Party 10, whatever, sold 10 million copies, but we yet can still play online with each other. That's the kind of nonsense that I wish they can just stop. Just stop with that. Like,
they're not learning anything because they sold 10 million copies of that game.
That's what I'm saying. It's like nobody's not holding them accountable. I can just
speak with our wallet.
Well, I did. I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it
either.
But at the end of the day, man, I don't give a shit how much they sold. I don't give a shit about the console wars. Yes, they have great games. They do. They do have great games. But I'm not gonna sit up here and just bow down to Nintendo like they're God. They're not. They're not. They not even close to it.
They ascended to godhood, remember?
Oh, shut up. No, but like, I gotta say, every company got flaws they need to fix. Microsoft
you gotta remember, man, Nintendo is the same as up the gods, man.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
I learned that on this podcast.
Anyway, I don't want to just keep talking about this for hours. It's just something I just want to discuss. Everybody talking about this.
I had hoped, because a lot of people made a lot of complaints, present company included, about the Wii U, especially with online and whatnot. And I was like, okay, and obviously the Wii U sold terribly. So I was like, well, maybe it'll be a coming to Jesus moment. And they were like, we need to fix this stuff for the next time. And they didn't fix it. And they're getting rewarded for it.
Yeah,
and that's my issue. It's like, so they're not learning the correct lessons coming out of these bad ideas.
I got you. Anybody else? It's like I can say, Nick and Alex and Shaw over there getting all pissed off. This is not a come to Jesus moment, and we all should just bash on Nintendo. I'm just talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up, dude! Like, I can't take you serious.
I love Nintendo. I don't think
I like Nintendo.
No, you don't. You like Zelda.
I do.
But I'm just.
He thinks I'm just the biggest Nintendo hater of all.
You only like Zelda and Metroid.
Dude, I like Mario Kart. Mario Kart is an awesome franchise. I I didn't play. Look, dude, I didn't own a Nintendo 64, but I played Mario Kart 64 a lot over friends' houses. Hey, I used to play a lot at McDonald's. Remember they had the gaming stations at McDonald's? I used to go to McDonald's just to play that. It was awesome.
That guy didn't have any.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, they did have some Saturn games too.
Oh.
Oh.
He said, "Oh."
They keep those ones by the bathroom or something?
Oh, shut up.
I got
you see how I go through every week, T? Every week I go through this shit, man.
I got
Jesus.
9 games. So it's not like I don't like my Nintendo. But I can be honest still. And we talked about stuff that broke us as fans before we got on here. One of the things that broke me when it came to the Switch was Joy-Cons, man. Like, I was all in. I loved that event, that January event, where they talked about, Joy-Cons and what they could do, the HD Rumble and showing the ice cubes and all that. I was all in. I loved it. I was like, yes, they're not going to give up on motion. They're not going to give up on the stuff that I love from Wii and Wii U. They're going to continue that. Not really. Not really. Yeah, Joy-Cons,
HD Rumble,
they're not very sturdy.
Really.
Like, everybody has Joy-Con drift almost. If you use your Joy-Cons, you're going to get Joy-Con drift because it is a flaw in the design.
Yeah, that's a hardware flaw.
That just...
Which they still have not addressed
broke
yet.
me. Joy-Cons broke me because I'm like, this... Nintendium! You know what Nintendium is? Nintendo makes their products out of Nintendium. They don't break until now.
Yeah, I did. I had that issue with the first, which I had the Joy-Con drift. Matter of fact, I think the one I got right now, I'm having little issues, man. Yeah, I wish they fixed that crap, man. It's just crazy.
Uh-huh.
It's crazy. Okay, anybody else has anything? Is there another topic y'all want to talk about? What was? I think did we touch on everything? Did we touch on everything? Switch to Milestone and into consumer, whatever. I think we did touch on everything. I guess only Wii U exclusive left is 3D World and Star
3D
Fox.
World, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Xenoblade Chronicles X.
I won't say Wind Waker is an exclusive because it's still on the GameCube.
Well, whatever. Wind Waker HD is exclusive.
Oh, shut! He was like HD. HD.
You should get that in the collection for free. Pre-ordering Breath of the Wild 2.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. If they bring Wind Waker HD collection or HD over, I will. Man, that is one of the greatest Zelda games. I love that game.
That's my favorite Zelda game. I will be there day one with a grin on my face.
I love that game. I will buy the Wii U again just to play it again. That's awesome, dude.
Nah, I want it on the Switch.
Well, if we ever get it,
we will get it. They want to make one Zelda game every year.
And man, if they can do Wind Waker Part 2, I will freaking flip. I will flip, dude. I love that game. That art style, I just love it.
It's the best Zelda game.
People got mad when it came out, so that's why.
Yo, this imagine
there are sequels to that game on DS. So
just imagine if Nintendo make a Mario game like that with cell shaded.
That's my favorite Zelda game is Wind Waker. My second best Zelda game, y'all gonna flip out, is Skyward Sword. So don't say nothing.
What? No, I was kidding.
Skyward Sword is awesome. I don't care what y'all say.
That game is ruined by motion controls.
Okay. If you could just look past motion control, the story is good. I love the music. The music is awesome. I love it.
That game really drags on in the second half.
Yeah, it has issues in the second half for sure.
Too many fetch quests.
But I think it's really inventive. A lot of the puzzles and whatnot.
Yeah, the puzzles are
dungeons are really good. Some really good boss fights in there. My favorite version of Zelda is in Skyward Sword. So
Princess Zelda? Yeah, that was the best Princess Zelda.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was awesome. I don't know, man. Maybe it was that soundtrack was so beautiful, man.
Soundtrack, oh my god.
That soundtrack is top notch.
Yeah.
What? Are you serious, dude?
No, I'm just soundtrack. It's got good music, but those controls really ruin that game for me.
No,
I hated the teardrop things.
okay, it might not be
There's
the
a lot
best.
of weird shit in that game.
It
But
might
it
not
has
be the
good
best
music,
Zelda
yeah.
game, but I still think it has the best soundtrack.
I
That
got
soundtrack
tired
is
of
awesome.
fighting imprisoned 3 times.
That game has a lot of problems, but
Yeah, it has flaws.
it's got good music.
It's way better than Zelda Breath of the Wild's music. Wait, does Zelda Breath of the Wild even have music?
I'm not saying a whole
Wow,
lot.
got the worst music.
It actually has good music. It's just you can't really hear it.
Very subtle.
It's very subtle. That's the problem. The music, if you actually listen to the songs, like on YouTube or whatever, they're actually pretty good. But yeah, they're just so in the background you don't notice it. But Breath of the Wild has so many issues that I don't like about that game. But
Breath of the Wild has so many issues.
Oh yeah, I have so many problems with that game.
Really?
Yeah, I
Frame
think it
rates
has
for
the
starters.
worst story out of any Zelda game. I think it has.
The worst final boss.
I guess we will get into it. Yeah, it has a really shitty final boss. All
Yeah.
the mini bosses are shitty and repetitive. The weapon breaking is fucking garbage. Too much rain in that game. Keeps flooding. Oh, so many issues with that game. Still a great game, but
It's
as
still a
a
great
Zelda
game.
game, I have a lot of problems with that game.
So, do you believe it deserved that? Was it
and
97?
the dungeons were shit too.
So, does it deserve it?
Did you have dungeons?
The beasts, I call them temples, dungeons, whatever.
Oh, the temple.
Yeah,
Oh.
but they're like smaller scale temples. It's still a good game, but like it's so inferior to Wind Waker to me. Like I don't even understand how people praise that game to the point that they do.
Because it's Nintendo. That's why. It's
No,
Nintendo.
Which is, that's not a thing. It's not just you put a Nintendo sticker and that means it's a good game.
Seriously.
It's Nintendo. They get a plus 10 on Metacritic.
No,
No,
you just
no.
think that because Xbox can't get higher than
That's a cop
69.
out answer.
On top of that,
You agree, Alex, you agree that Gears of War 4 deserve a better Metacritic score than what they got. I really, it's not the 4, 5.
Yeah,
5, I really enjoy 5. Awesome game.
You're saying something completely different there.
yeah,
No,
that has
what-
nothing to do with what we're saying.
No, you was talking about Metacritic. We was talking about Metacritic.
It automatically gets extra points.
Oh,
That's
they
not
do
true.
get automatically get extra points. Let's be real.
That is absolutely not true.
Oh, come on, whatever, man. Watch the next Mario game. It'll be 90, 95 and plus.
You
95
can't
and
sit
plus.
here and tell me, as someone who lived through the Wii U, you can't sit here and tell me that. You saw all those games get bad scores.
With all the issues that Zelda Breath of the Wild had, do you still think it deserved a 97 Metacritic score?
Oh,
with
hell
all
no.
the flaws?
Like
That's
an
what I'm saying. Like, do you think it was some bias going on with the scores?
8. If you mean like every Nintendo game, absolutely not. When it comes to Breath of the Wild, yeah, that game is so rated, ridiculous. But like,
I think, like, to be honest, the game deserves like a 93.
I think Kirby Star Allies with Star Allies, that game deserved a 50, but it got a 70 some.
See, I think if you're speaking about the game from a core Zelda fan perspective, you can say a lot of those things, especially coming from other Zelda games. But I think what it does well, it does so well, because no game is perfect, but you have games that get 10s all the time. So I just think what it does well, its physics system and the exploration, and just,
also the point where
there's so many
Excel-
things I still see that I didn't know about the game to this day. When I was playing, I have 260 hours in it, and it's just I still haven't done that. How do you do that? I was 200 hours in before I saw a bear. So
I still haven't seen the bear.
That's why the game.
Not a bear on fire.
Huh?
You still haven't seen a bear, Nick? I saw
No,
I haven't found the freaking bear yet. Where is this thing?
Before I saw the bear.
That's
So-
nuts. I only put 100 hours in that game.
Yeah, but I'm saying everybody's experience with the game is so different because it's such a big, well put together, varied exploration game. You know, it's like you could have people play it for 30 hours and not see anything near what another person had. That is what excels the game to me. That's what makes it upper echelon type of game because you can have that experience.
So, yeah, that's true. That's true.
It does a lot of good stuff, like the exploration, yes, absolutely, and the
You can shoot
physics.
an arrow into the sky. You can shoot an arrow off into the distance. You go find it.
It's definitely not a 97 meta game as far as I'm concerned. Mario Odyssey, on the other hand, absolutely.
There we go. There we go.
Mario Odyssey was a good game, but it got
All
repetitive.
that moon collecting, and then like you can tear into Mario Odyssey just the same, but
Yeah.
you like Mario Odyssey more. You like that kind of game more. So
It's a better.
Yeah, I would agree. Like as a Zelda fan,
What make Mario Odyssey so good that they have almost a perfect Metacritic score? What's so perfect about it?
it's
You
almost a
already know.
perfect game. That's what's perfect.
What's so perfect about it?
They
Everything
control.
No, I'm not lying. I love it. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, you thought
It
think
controls
Super
beautifully.
was a fire.
Like the things you can do, as far as like platforming in that game is insane. It's just
the
really well
creativity
put together.
Hat itself brings to the game and all the possibilities that Hat brings is fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, like my only problem with the game that it was too damn easy.
Yo, Matt's too close to that mic.
God damn it! I need to stop doing that shit. Hey, can y'all hear me clearly now?
You know.
Yeah. I said my biggest gripe about Mario Odyssey is that it was too easy.
How many moons did you get?
Oh, I collected them all.
Oh, dude, like my son fell in love with it. Dude,
Oh,
What's
that
that?
stuff was awesome.
Huh?
yeah.
What?
No, I ain't gonna lie, my son. No, I ain't gonna lie. Mario Odyssey is one of the greatest games. I'm just fucking with you. I enjoyed the game. It's a great game. I'm just. Oh, shut up. My son, no, he loves it more than me. He beat the game 5 times, and he got all the moons. He did everything.
Mhm.
That boy for like 2 weeks straight was playing nothing but Mario Odyssey. I was like, dude, you don't play anything else? No, Mario Odyssey's awesome, Daddy. I was like, okay, all right. I want my Switch back, boy. I don't want to play my Switch. No. You said that?
And I think, I think Mario Odyssey 2 might come out.
I
hope so.
I would imagine so, because like it makes zero sense that we haven't got DLC for that game outside of that Luigi balloon thing.
Oh, that DLC was shit.
But like that game is built for DLC. Like all they have to do is use travel to it. Like,
Yeah.
If any game should have DLC, it's Mario Odyssey.
Right.
Yeah.
Or
Man, yeah. Man,
Mario Party.
yeah. Man, they did Luigi so dirty in that damn DLC.
Yeah, they did.
You know what Super Mario Party DLC is? Online with your friends.
I can't believe that game sold for 7 million and they haven't done anything to it.
10 million.
10 million now?
Yeah, it's 10 million.
God damn.
Holy crap! And they still haven't.
Man, like what Nintendo needs to do, they need to remaster the old Mario parties that was on Nintendo 64 and with the online.
What you do is fix Super Mario Party. I don't want a different Mario Party. I want them to fix the one they brought out.
Take all those old games and put them in. I'd be cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mario Party Ultimate.
Yeah, that would be great.
That would be nice.
Well, just the best games of each game.
Yeah, they did it on 3DS.
Hey, what was that link that you sent me about Persona, Alex? What you said that's interesting. What's going on with that?
Oh, Sega came out and said due to the success of Persona 4, they're going to continue doubling down on PC. Just thought you should know.
Okay, that's good.
Good for them.
Why do you think that's going to make me mad, Alex, with the little smirk on your face, man?
You hate PC gaming so
I'm a huge Sega fan, but if it's making the money, I would love that. I'm not tripping, dude. I ain't tripping. I told you I'm thinking about getting to the PC. Like, it is what it is.
We don't want
Look,
to hear
hey, look, just look. About me being a big Sega fan.
Console peasant.
Stay where you belong.
I'm not. You trying to bait me, Alex? You trying to bait me? All I'm saying is the fact that since Sega has been doing good financially these past couple years, they've been doing good financially, and they did make that promise. They made that promise. Middle 2-3 years ago, we made that podcast about Sega said they was going to start digging to their old IPs. Remember that podcast? Look what they've been doing these past couple years, and they actually put their money where their mouth is with a lot of their old IPs. What's that? What you say?
No, I'm saying, what have they done?
As far as the old IPs, of course, the whole Streets of Rage, we got that one back. Of course,
that one out, right?
they didn't make it, but they licensed out for somebody else to do it.
Yeah, that's
They
right.
didn't
They didn't have to make it. Their quality would be worse if they made it anyways.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyway, Alex, shut up. Okay, you got the Monster Boy. What's the name again? Monster Boy. That was a good
Dragon's Trap.
Yeah. That came back. The other one too. That was two Monster Boy games remade.
The other one.
Yeah, they were both great. The second one was great.
I didn't like Wonder Boy, but Monster Boy is fantastic.
Yeah, the Monster Boys are better. So basically, we got two of those Monster Boy remake games. No, I think we got one. We got one Wonder Boy and the other one Monster Boy. So we got those. And of course, Panzer Dragoon, brother, however you feel about that came back.
Yeah, they came back.
Alex,
Alex the Kid or something, right?
Alex, if he was a Master System fan, Sega Master System fan, you actually get to get a remake of
Game Gear too.
Yeah, it was on Game Gear. I was a big fan of Alex the Kid. I think that's the only game I liked. Okay, that was another game that was good. The Shinobi, that was a good one. Alex Kid Shinobi World.
Bring back some Shinobi, then we can talk.
They actually have been digging into their own IPs, man. So, if Sega could, whatever games they put on every platform, if it sells, then that's good. That's why I didn't like the fact that Yakuza was only strictly on PlayStation at one point. I'm glad that Microsoft made a deal to put it on Game Pass. Make some deals, put it on other platforms. I think Yakuza Zero's on PC. Am I right?
Yeah, Yakuza 0, Kiwami, and Kiwami 2.
Yeah, that's good. I would love for Sega to do that. Like, keep doing that. It's going to generate more money, meaning more games for us. So I'm not tripping. Sonic. Okay, we can get.
Okay. Sonic does take 5 years. I want Sonic to be like Mario.
If Christian Whitehead if that's his name, if he keep producing us the 2D Sonic, I would love it. That was an awesome game. 3D Sonic games.
I want 3D Sonic, man. It's time.
Sonic Team.
It's time. Yeah.
I want good 3D Sonic. Let me fix that.
A good one. That's I don't know what to say about that one.
Man, it's time for Sega to go back to drawing board with 3D Sonics.
Yeah. They did say they got enough yearly releases and concentrate more on
3.
You meaning they're gonna start treating the 3D Sonics with love and care this time?
Yeah.
Whenever they price the Sonic at $40, people automatically say that's gonna be a trash game because look what they're pricing it at.
All of us really thought that Sonic Force was gonna be like, all right, yeah, Sega's doing 3D Sonic this time, right? Yeah,
it's like they knew their games gonna be trash with the price of that because their games are normally at full price $60. So why would they price that at $40? But they had bad reviews. Some people liked it, some people didn't like it.
But someone saying that Sonic Forces was gonna be better than Mario Odyssey.
I
literally see some comments. I say, "Oh, Mario, man, Sonic Force is gonna be shit all over Mario Odyssey."
If they go back to the drawing board and do a remake of the Sonic Adventures and modernize, everything, the aesthetics in the game, I think they have. Look at T, man, he's just going. I'm broke. If they go back to the Sonic Adventure series and just redo everything, maybe we can get somewhere with that because Sonic Adventure games was the best 3D games.
Yeah, they were.
Colors
is pretty cool. Colors. That
was cool. It's not like the only groundbreaking 3D Sonic games was the Sonic Adventures. Everything else wasn't groundbreaking.
Nope.
It wasn't groundbreaking at all. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, man.
I know not to be like this game, but I kind of did like Sonic Heroes, even though it was kind of glitchy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get some questions out there, people in the chat. Get some questions. Let's go.
And colors. Can't forget about colors.
Yeah, so I think Colors and Sonic Heroes were pretty, as far as being a 3D Sonic game, they were pretty good, and they're probably on the same level. I think both of them.
Mm-hmm.
I played Lost World. That game was okay.
Also,
so I don't know. I'm talking about Sonic game that has above a 70 Metacritic.
Rare for Sonic.
It's been a while. The last game they had was above 70 Metacritic. Was which one came out first, Colors or Generations?
Colors did.
Color. So those two games had a Metacritic over 70. The rest of them was just
Holy
trash.
crap! Sonic Forces is a 57.
Yeah,
Yes, it-
trash.
Damn, that's really low.
Yeah,
That
Pete's
is
got
low.
the question.
I
So
heard
we-
they sold that game. It's crazy.
That game sold a lot, like 6 million or something.
It's sold pretty
Are you
well.
serious?
Yeah,
Sonic
God.
fans don't care about quality.
they don't care.
Hold on. Hey, that's a lot, dude. Let me see. 6 million? You tripping. That
No,
cannot
Sonic
be.
fan base is tripping, sir.
I did buy it, but I'm not on the cheap. It was cheap on the eShop for like $10 a few weeks ago.
Ain't worth that.
Yeah.
He says it's not working. Wow.
You couldn't give me that game for free. I don't want
Damn.
it.
It's damn, boy. Y'all savages, man.
I'm tired of mediocre Sonic games.
I'm sick of it too.
Yeah,
man.
we are.
If we could keep getting those 2D games, I love those too, man. Those are awesome as well too.
And another thing about Sonic, man, can we please stop with the Green Hill Zone being the first level?
No, you gotta have that shit.
You gotta have it.
Yeah.
Love that Green Hill Zone, don't you?
I guess because of nostalgia. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're right.
It's funny because Sonic, it's the first. It's one of those franchises where nobody talks about the first game anymore,
Right.
because it wasn't very good. Most people start with Sonic 2.
Sonic 2 is where it started getting good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles.
Oh, wait a minute, y'all shitting on the first Sonic. I love the first Sonic.
Quit playing.
I love the first Sonic. What you talking about?
He's a good point. Good point.
Of course, Sonic 2 was better, but Sonic 1 set the grounds for Sonic.
What was it?
It was
okay, well, yeah.
It set the
I say
ground.
that about a lot of games. I'm just saying nobody talks about Sonic 1 anymore.
Because of course it's not the best one. Like
It's
it's
so
either
bad.
Sonic. It's like there's either Sonic 2 or Sonic Knuckles are arguably the best ones, or Sonic CD. Let's not forget that.
They ain't gonna skip out 3?
The 3 was awesome too. Like it's a debate between 2, 3, and Knuckles.
Knuckles.
It's a
And
debate.
Knuckles.
I prefer 2 because I loved it. I loved the Supersonic. You know, I love the what's that stage to get the emeralds. What's you call it?
Sonic and Knuckles.
Oh,
out of all.
talking about where you get
The
the
chaos stage.
the Emerald Run little.
Yeah, I love that. Man, I love that when I was a kid. That's basically my favorite Sonic as a kid. The 2D ones, Sonic 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's sold them.
Easy. That was a long time ago, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
here's the question. I think this one's for you, Real. CVL asks, when are you going to bow down to Stadia and give up?
JBL, you just a professional troll. You know that, man. You just a troll, man. I'm not getting Stadia, sir. I will get a gaming. Of course, I got a gaming laptop. I will have a gaming PC before I get into Stadia, sir. That's chance.
You already have Stadia. You just need to go to the website.
Question: only reason we're salty about Wii U games coming to Switch because there's no Metro Prime 4 yet.
It's not really a question. but okay.
Tayshawn, when you say question, man, you gotta legit ask a question. Not
Well, all you got to do is put an "is" in front.
right. Is right. You look at put an is and a question mark at the end of your sentence.
The only
Who,
reason
what, when, where, why?
Switch is because Metro Prime 4 isn't here yet. The answer is yes. That is the only reason.
So Peach got a question. She said one question: where did your wife made you wear that hat for you? I like it. No. Just put a hat on. That's it. Just letting y'all know I still rep every console. You know, I like everything, even though a lot of y'all want me to stay in this imaginary console war BS. So yes, I like
It's not
my
imaginary. It's going on.
Hey, does someone got a lie detector? Is it enough?
whatever, man. Whatever. What's the question?
Well, I'm still ready to. I'm still ready to kick butts on Street Fighter and 2. I'm ready to play Gears 5 whenever you're ready, Will, and the others.
I don't really see
My
any
When will you bow down to? Oh yeah, that's when you did. But the only reason really to talk to you about Wii U games coming to Switch because there no. Oh, y'all did that one.
Yeah, we did.
First Sonic is like Mario 2, just alright.
Mario 2 is just alright. Sit down with that.
It's definitely one of the weaker 2D Marios.
I love Mario.
Yeah.
I think three was the best. Either 3 or Super Mario World.
That's the best.
World was the best.
3 is second best though.
3 is very close to World for me.
Yeah, 2 was a little bit different. It's
Because it was not actually a Mario game. They
Well,
didn't
it's not a Mario game for
what,
one.
what was it? It was different.
It was some
Doki Doki.
weird Japanese game, and then they put Mario skins on it.
Yeah.
Instead of like jumping, stomping on everything, you basically jump on top of it and you pick them up and throw them, whatever.
You say that, but a lot of staples from Mario came from that side game. Shy
Yeah.
Guys.
Doki Doki Panic, that's what it was.
Yeah, Doki
Yeah.
Doki.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game had a lot of cool characters. I just didn't like the how you jump on them and have to pull them up instead of doing the normal jump. That was weird.
Yeah.
I thought Peach was cool with the floating ability. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, that's where they gave Peach her floating thing, and that became a staple.
Yeah, I like that.
Luigi's character, his scariness, all that came from that game.
Yeah,
But then Luigi, he could jump higher than everybody in that game if I can remember.
Yeah.
yes, that's true.
I like that every character had their own ability, so it was unique. I won't say it's the
They
worst. I
really
guess it's
down on that with Mario 3D World. Like,
uh,
the way Peach
I'm
floats
glad
or
I got that instead of the original Super Mario Brothers 2, which was basically a harder rehash of 1.
Oh, the
Any more
Lost Level.
questions?
Yeah, Lost Levels.
How come we got 27 guys watching? We ain't getting enough questions. Come on, y'all. Let's get some questions out there.
Questions.
No questions tonight?
No questions.
Y'all tripping.
We got 27 likes, right? At least.
Yeah, right.
Oh, we got 19. That's not bad.
You out there watching the hate? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, 19
Well-
likes and only 3 dislikes, sadly.
That's pretty good.
Sadly. He said sad because he says it's not enough dislikes.
Get those dislikes up.
No, sir. Come on, guys. Let's get some questions, man.
Come on, keep an eye out. Oh, I can't do that. I did that one time on one of my streams. Started singing a licensed song. They cut me off.
Are you serious?
It dropped me.
Nick, you're not even looking at your own chat. You have a question in your chat, Nick. Do y'all think the next Switch
Fucking
continue
Nick.
the Joy-Cons or with it basically look like a dockable Switch Lite with no detachable controllers? I think they have to have Joy-Cons. The detachable thing is part of the experience. What do you
Damn,
think?
Nick, you ain't paying attention to his own chat. Boy, you should be ashamed of yourself, Nick. Should be ashamed.
Yeah, hopefully they make them better quality than the current Joy-Cons.
Yeah, because I think the whole taking the Joy-Cons off and using it as a controller is a big part.
I love
It's
that.
a cool idea, and it's a big part of what makes the Switch unique. I don't think they'll ever get rid of that. Well, other than that shit.
Very smart design. Very clever.
They just need to increase the build quality.
Yeah.
I got a question for Mr. T. When are we going to start doing a retro podcast again?
That's on you, man. You want to be disappeared?
What? No, dude. I sent you a message on Twitter. I said, whenever you're ready, man. Okay, let me find. I said, whenever you're ready, I'm here.
Whenever I'm ready. When you're ready.
Okay, I'm about to find it right now. I'm about to find it. Okay.
Put it on me.
Real CVL wants to know when is Xbox going to ascend to the levels of the gods?
Oh, Jesus. That is such a CBL question.
Okay, I got a question here from Chaotic Fire within my chat. Question: do y'all think the next Switch will continue with the Joy-Cons,
Question.
or will it basically look like a dockable Switch Lite with no detachable controllers?
You have Alzheimer's, Nick?
No, why?
I literally went into your chat and Matt asked you for not reading his question, then read the question out loud, then we answered the question.
I was like not paying attention. I was watching something.
Paying attention, man.
All right, man. We're all getting old.
Oh yeah, that's right. One more year, man. You about to get the midlife crisis, Nick. One more year. You better enjoy your youth while you can.
I'm already in it. I was listening to 90s alt rock all day yesterday.
Oh shit.
You can listen to that Nickelback.
Nickelback, son. Shit.
I was watching.
Dre said,
something.
"Did y'all hear about that? About Halo having a battle royale? Is that true?"
Last I heard, they said they're not doing Battle Royale.
I haven't heard anything about that. Just heard that the
I didn't hear
online might
anything
be
about it.
free to play or something like that.
They assumed it because it was going to be free to play, but I don't.
Yeah, they're going free to play.
Confirming
They don't mean Battle Royale because 343 came out and specifically said they're not doing Battle Royale, which I think is stupid because like that's the big thing right now. They should have a Battle Royale.
I don't think Halo is the battle royale.
I just think they just need to concentrate on just being Halo, man. Just do what you've been, good at. Just make it better. Stop all this other stuff, man. Just be Halo. Huh?
I like what I saw. I liked what I saw.
I liked it on Halo 5. I thought Warzone was awesome on the multiplayer. That was awesome. They should keep the Warzone.
We'll see.
Yeah.
4K 60. It's gonna be clean. Like I'm happy, and it's harkening back to the original Halo.
Yeah, that's what I like. They just got to tidy up the textures.
Either way it goes,
You
it's
got
gonna
the
sell.
UMTV
It's
rap
gonna sell
shirt, you
great.
definitely
It's
going
gonna like I could tell Halo about to get some good numbers, man. Especially with their free to play online multiplayer. But it's gonna do good. It always does good, man.
First game I'm getting for my Series X.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, basically. I'm still trying to think if I want to get the physical copy or just get off of Game Pass. I do want to get the special edition. I do.
Oh,
I don't know how that looks.
I don't have any special editions yet, but I'm probably just gonna go Game Pass.
Oh, okay.
Really cool, like Master Chief statue, and I might get that.
How much do you think the Series X is gonna cost?
Honestly, with both of these companies playing chicken with each other, honestly, I think minimum is $500. Minimum.
500 for the PS5, Xbox.
Ain't no way in hell these consoles gonna be under $500. No way. Because if it was, they would have glowed about the price. They would have glowed about it.
That's why there's going to be like the PS5 without the disc drive because that was going to bring it a little cheaper. And then
But I thought I heard that it wasn't going to be cheaper.
There's no way it's the same price.
I mean, you're only saving $20, $30 on that drive.
Well, from their end, but on consumer end, you probably save like $50.
So they're gonna charge me $100 for that drive.
Well, so look at phones.
Nick, you have a question in your chat, Nick. You're not paying attention to your chat.
128 gigabytes, you spend another $100.
That question already got answered though.
But that's your girlfriend. You gotta pay attention to your girlfriend.
You better pay attention.
You gotta pay attention. She's
Oh,
gonna
I'm
get mad.
trying to, but this podcast won't end.
Oh. You
I was waiting for him to rush off the podcast.
God damn, Nick.
It's Nick being so lazy. I'm gonna go in and say, Nick, Peach said, when you guys going to play Gears 5 so she can join?
Did you fix your Gears 5?
No, she got it. It just took all day to install.
I'm trash at online shooters. It would be a debacle. Trash.
But yeah, I'm going 600 Xbox, 500 PS5, and then
I'll get on there and embarrass myself.
maybe 400 for the weaker Xbox. Whenever that gets announced this month.
Okay, I think that's. I'm starting to yell too. I think that's about it.
He's a
I think that's what you say. Okay, I guess that about do it. I don't really see many questions, man. I remember we used to do questions like sometimes we couldn't even keep up with all of the questions, man, until YouTube hit us with this new algorithm, man. People don't even come to the podcast no more because they don't even know I still exist. It is what it is
To get some views and shit.
I know, man.
YouTube is trash, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Very trash. Oh well. It's getting better because when we first started back, when we took that hiatus, we was getting like 12 to 14 viewers while we was watching. Now we get 28 now. That's not bad. That's just hopefully we can get over 30 next week. Let's get over 30 viewers watching, man. Let's do that, man.
I hit 50 last night. I was like, wow.
Oh, really? That's good. That's good.
Because people wanted to hear me rag on Switch. That's why.
Oh, it's a rant video. That's what it. So I put my Discord in the chat, man. So if you're not following me on my Discord, please follow me on my Discord.
It is people calling you a switch header now?
No, I mean, I'm sure there's some people out because some people definitely stopped watching me that were loving me during Wii U.
So Dre say he don't get no notifications. Yeah, check that bell. It's if you check the notification bell. Did you check the bell? Because matter of fact, that's why I had you to follow me on my Discord, man. Because YouTube be tripping, dude. They tripping.
Yeah, the best
you
way
get notifications, right?
and you get the notifications there.
All I gotta say is every Friday around 8:30 to 9 o'clock Central Time, we will do the podcast every Friday, just to let y'all know. Every Friday. We started a little late tonight, Dre. We normally start at 8 o'clock my time, but we started at almost 9 o'clock. So yeah, that's why we're a little late getting out the podcast. We're about to get off in a minute. So yeah, everybody just I guess I got my Discord link in the description, not description, in the chat. Nick got his Twitch link, so if you want to follow us there, go ahead and do so. Really appreciate it. Make sure you hit that notification bell since YouTube is tripping. Just make sure it's okay. He did say the bell is activated. Still not getting a notification. Okay, so follow me on my Discord. That is your notification. So, I guess after that, anybody else have any closing statements before we get up out of here?
No.
Anybody? Okay.
Okay. Crash now.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, one thing. Play Nintendo, fools.
I forgot about that. All right, guys. It was a good podcast. Appreciate everybody coming out. Support everybody. T did a video last night, so y'all make sure you go on his channel, Mr. T channel. Watch his podcast. I'm gonna go ahead and watch the rest of it when I get off of here because I'm just waiting. I just want to hear him rant. Oh man, he do some good rants. Only thing missing is the Vegeta music in the background. That's the only thing missing. Well, anyway, good podcast. Appreciate everybody coming out. We'll do this again next Friday. Game nights, Mondays and Tuesdays. Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, Street Fighter.
Hold on, real. I don't mean to cut you off. AT, are you doing your rant in the Mr. T voice or is this your normal voice?
What? I would love to see T do a 3-hour podcast in this other voice. I would love to see that.
I used to do that all the time. Remember that, right?
Yeah, that's what I asked. Are you doing a rant podcast in your normal voice or your in Mr. T's voice?
No, my normal. It's me.
Oh, okay.
Is it possible you can do that? 3 hours?
Can you forget?
I mean, some people got the skills.
I used to be on Gamers at Large podcast 3 hours doing that voice.
Are you serious? Wow.
Sounds like it would hurt.
Damn, how your throat can take that? It's talking about a lot of coughing.
I don't think I want to answer that question.
You can't come from your throat. You will mess yourself up doing that.
Gamers at Large. I ain't hear that in a long time.
Yeah. I like what Nintendo's doing right now on the Wii U, and
Hold on, Wii U. Oh, that's a funny part. Oh, that's not the podcast that do banning people because people criticize Nintendo. What's his name?
Hey, man, I was back then. That's just
What was his name? That black dude be banning people.
After Gamer Life.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh no, that wasn't him.
Oh, that wasn't him.
No.
Okay, yeah, that dude was some. Let me stop. Let's get off the podcast.
Let's stop.
Let's get toxic after the podcast. Anyway, guys, appreciate everybody coming. Remember game nights Mondays and Tuesdays. Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, Gears of War, and Street Fighter. I'm going to kick the living daylights out of Nick. Nick, shut the fuck up.
He said, nah.
Just take it. Shut the fuck up.
Damn, Nick. You gonna take that, or you gonna do your shit talking in the game?
Let him run his mouth. I'll let my fist do the talking.
Oh. So yeah. Anyway, join us on game nights on Mondays and Tuesdays. Remember, like I say, join my Discord. Because that's when I notify everybody when we, do our game nights. I'm not streaming right now because I'm in a hunt of buying a capture card. I don't have one right now, and right now they're very expensive. This whole pandemic, them raised the prices up on everything, man. So yeah, I will eventually get a game card, a capture card, and I'm gonna stream. But right now we just in my Discord, be in the Discord chat, just talking and playing video games. It's fun. So like I say, join us, and like I say, everybody, I appreciate y'all coming out. Appreciate y'all in the chat, giving us feedback, questions, whatever. And after that, let's do an outro and get the hell up out of here before Nick gets mad and threatens us. Okay, so let's go with you, Alex.
What's going on, everyone? Alex Prime here. It's another week of the Real Talk podcast. Good episode. A lot of good discussions. Tune in next week. We'll be doing the same thing. Monday is Mario Kart. Tuesday is Smash. I believe Thursday is Gears 5. Follow me on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/AlexPrime_86. That's also what it is on Twitter and Instagram. So yeah, I'm gonna go play some Horizon PC, baby, God tier gaming. And then we'll see you next week.
Horizon Zero Dawn has a lower Metacritic score on PC. Okay, anyway, let's go with you, Nick.
Wow. And a higher. Right.
Anyway. All right, this has been another Real Talk, Real Gamer podcast. Appreciate everybody stopping by. We'll see you again next week. Had a lot of fun. Go play some games, and there you go. See you guys later.
All right, Jalen.
I don't feel safe for this podcast.
Oh,
All right, what's going on, everyone? This is your boy Jay. I had a good time on this podcast. Hope everyone has a good ass night. And I'll see y'all on Tuesday. Get my ass a whip of Street Fighter, but y'all won't show up for Smash. Okay.
Oh wow! You know what? All this shit talking, Alex. Talking about you can't be beating Mario Kart and Smash Brothers, but you fail to play me in Street Fighter. Talking about, I ain't gonna play fighting games, but you glow in my face that you beat my ass in Smash Brothers because that's a game that you're good at. But you won't play a game that I'm good at, I'm comfortable at, and I will beat your ass in Street Fighter.
You're just gonna have to let that go. He's not gonna play Street Fighter.
You freaking coward! You coward out! You a coward!
You got a bunch of people who want to play with you, man.
You got enough people.
No, I want to play Alex. I want to kick your ass in Street Fighter.
Yeah, because he's probably the only person you can beat it.
Is it because Nick beat your ass so bad?
Monday, Nick, I'm going to kill. I swear to God, I'm about to kick your ass in Street Fighter. Alex, get Street Fighter, I'll kick your ass.
Nah.
Anyway,
you beaten by a fourth person.
Shut up. Okay, let's go. Let's go to let's at least go to you, Mr. T. Get your outro out the way.
All right, thank you very much. Thanks for having me on the podcast. The joy, I don't like talking bad about Nintendo, so I hope that
Nintendo. He said some Nintendo.
So I'm gonna be doing my own streams too. I'm doing a stream while I'm trying to play shooter games online. Like I said, I'm trash. I'm gonna call that casualty. So get it? I got my casualty and casualty. I'm also gonna be doing my my Nintendo shell streams. So make sure you tune in to my shell.
Sales, baby.
But no, for real, it was fun. Thank you guys for having me on, and see you fools next time. Make sure you play Nintendo, fools.
All right.
Right.
Anyway, guys, it's been a fun, entertaining podcast. See you more than welcome anytime you want, buddy. Appreciate you coming back, and I guess we'll see y'all next week. Peace out.
What about Amazon?